Hello, and welcome back to D&Dorks, where the party is in a great and wonderful position, and nobody is standing right next to a big scary man. This is episode 9 of One Day at a Time. And yeah, I think our recap for this one's pretty easy, because not a lot happened last time, other than just a tower climb. Yeah, classic. Doing the roguelike things. Cardinal Autumn chased you guys around the tower. You were actually able to handle that pretty well. I did fully expect that the first time you saw him in the tower, you would try to fight and all die and it would be a reset. But you proved me wrong. You had self-control. You made it to floor 15 of this 16-floor Citadel tower. And now you found out that Cardinal Autumn was a zombie and didn't have a soul. You broke the picture that had his soul in it, and he appeared and is now full of soul. So I think from there, does anybody want to add anything, or do we want to go straight into a boss fight?
I would like to add that after finding out Bro was a zombie, I cast protection from evil and good on Razor before he arrived. It is a concentration, but while I maintain that concentration, how long does it last? It lasts 10 minutes, so it'll last this whole fight as long as I maintain concentration. And undead have disadvantage on attack rolls against Razor, which will include our friend here.
So it will. That's a good call. And I think a very important thing to have mentioned, because I want you guys to roll initiative for me. We've been doing kind of this combined initiative thing. Cardinal Autumn, I'm going to roll initiative for him, and we're going to see which team goes first.
I think this is our first time rolling initiative.
Oh.
That's a 16 from me.
Oh, dear. That's a 6
10.
from me.
All right.
Okay, that is a 22 for me.
Let's go.
Right. So with a 22 as the team's highest, you will be going before Cardinal Autumn, and the Demon Army will be going after Cardinal Autumn. So the turn order is going to be heroes, the Cardinal, the Demons.
I forgot we had a demon army, and I was like, the demon army!
The Demon Army!
That spawned in with him, yes.
Okay, I'm ready.
You have an army of 11 demons with you, and I believe 60 at the Wizard Tower, which is not relevant for a fight at the top of this tower.
All right.
Considering that Razor is about to get her face caved in, perhaps it might be prudent to let Razor go first.
Perhaps.
And if that is the case, then I think the last thing that had happened was Razor had attacked already. Is that going to account for her turn? Because she attacked the painting and then fired into his face.
You did fire into his face, didn't you? I'm going to be generous and say no, that won't count for your turn.
Okay.
I think that was all preamble.
then I think what Razor is going to do is disengage.
Excellent use of action.
Disengage, and then in the form of like, boom, fires in the face, like, oh fuck, and then leaps backwards, kind of like sliding and landing with like her hand on the ground and just looking surprised. And then she'll use her full movement, move 30 feet away, and now she's just like 30 feet away, getting ready to attack. And then that is her turn, because that's pretty much all she could do right now.
Okay. Who's going next?
Are any of the rest of us within range?
Yeah, let's establish our
this-
relative positions
this
to
guy?
Cardinal Autumn right now, because Razor's by the painting that spawned him in. Dreg would also be nearby, because he was over there pointing at it, saying, like, that one. I think, like, because Fia wasn't participating that much in the actual investigation, I think he would probably have been, like, his attention would probably have been on the stairs or the door. Like, he would probably be closer to that, because he'd be like, he's probably coming up from there. What about Otto?
I do fear that I'm nearby, because protection from evil and good does require touch. And
So Otto is also right next to...
I do believe that would be the case. I don't think I can shimmy my way out of that one.
Also, if
Which
I
one of
recall, the room is only like 20 by 20, right? So it's a tiny room.
Yeah, it's a 40-foot room.
Yeah.
20 this way, 20 that way. So it's like...
Yeah.
Okay.
40 cubic feet.
So then I don't think
Yeah.
Razor moved 30 feet away then, because that seems impossible. But she did move pretty much, if the paintings are on the wall, she moved kind of like to the middle of the room. So or 10 feet away.
Okay.
So the paintings are on the wall. They're not like in the center.
No, they were
Got it.
tripods up against the wall.
Got it. Okay. Well, I should probably also just disengage. Is that an action? Yeah, it's an action.
Yes. You can still do a bonus action, but it's your
a
action.
worthwhile one, though. I'm going to disengage, and I'll probably stick by Razor. Let me check something really quick. I have another ability that can maybe help somebody here. It's also an action. Ah! Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to disengage and probably follow Razor to whatever end of the wall that she ran to. And that'll be my whole turn, I guess. I don't really have bonus actions like that.
All right. Skyen, how you looking?
I think, like, upon realizing that he's there, and seeing that he's right in the middle of absolutely everyone else, I'm gonna, I think, yeah, it would be a launch. Like, I think he'll just kind of launch into the face of him, to get his attention, basically. So pretty much, it's a launch, it's an attack action, and some, like, generic, like, face me, villain! And let's see what happens with this attack. That's a 26 to hit.
Okay. A 26 does hit.
God, I would hope so.
Yeah.
Let's
Sorry,
see,
I'm not used to my guy being hurt.
Let's see, that is a... What's that? That's a 9 damage initially, plus the damage from the launch, which is a d8. That is 11 damage in total from that first attack. And then because he attacks multiple times, that's a 26 to hit again. And that's another d12.
Okay.
Easier to remove that from here. And that is a 8 damage on top of what I'd done previously. And now I'm going to use a feature that I have, but which I just never really used, which is Nimble Lancer. Which means whenever I attack a creature within 5 feet of me using a lance, I can immediately move 5 feet away without provoking an attack of opportunity from the target.
Nice.
So it'll, like, launch, stab, and then use the momentum of that stab to, like, do a back step away from him. And I'll move away from him away from the others. So I'm trying to draw him.
Ooh, smart. And then Dreg Douglas.
Oh, wait, I can do another thing.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh,
Continue, Fia.
I forgot, you gave me the Gloves of Bullseye, which are a bonus action.
Yeah.
So he needs to make a dex save. I don't know what the dex save is. I don't think you told me what the DC is.
Oh, let me see if I wrote down. Let me see if I wrote down what the dex save is. These were your gloves.
We're gonna kick this guy's ass.
I have no spell slots.
The dex save is your dex. So what is your dex?
My dex, so that's 13.
13. So it's a DC 13 dex save. Yeah, you throw some silverware, I think is what you had taken from the store, right?
Just throw it right at his head with the Gloves of Bullseye.
And moving so slowly, he just casually catches that out of the air and just goes, huh, and throws it down on the floor.
But that's my turn.
All right. I am going to cast Ominous Winds at a 3rd level for slot economy related reasons. That is a charisma saving throw of 16. If he fails, then the target must roll 1d12 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
Okay.
And that's a concentration spell of up to 1 minute. Yes!
So I will subtract 1d12 from my next attack roll or saving throw. Please remind me of that, because I'm always terrible at remembering those things.
It's not just your next, it's for however long the spell is up. Because it's a concentration spell of up to 1 minute. So if my concentration isn't broken, then he's got to make them saves.
Does he have to roll a new penalty for every... Is it a new penalty every action, or is it one penalty?
It's a new penalty for everyone. I'm pretty sure it's a new penalty for everyone.
Okay.
Crazy.
And now, I'm not familiar with this spell, but would you say that Cardinal Autumn is currently debuffed in some way?
Is it a debuff? I mean, it's not like I lowered his attack or anything. Maybe, yeah, but it's kind of a debuff, yeah.
Okay. So, we're gonna get to Cardinal Autumn's turn, and a few things are gonna happen. Go ahead, you have more?
Well, before that, I have a bonus action.
Oh, yeah,
and I have one Bardic left,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'll give a Bardic to... Because I think Fia still has his from last time. So I'll give one to Otto, saying, I get a bad feeling about what I just did. Be ready to help me!
Also, where are you in this room right now, Dreg?
Assuming Fia drew Cardinal Autumn sort of, well, no, he's only drawing attention. Cardinal Autumn hasn't moved.
Yeah, I can't really pull him physically.
So, if he's close to the painting, I was probably kind of close to the painting.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
cool.
a few things are gonna happen. Somebody cast alarm on the stairs, and the alarm was going off. And I feel like this might just be me as the DM interpreting the spell, but if the thing that was dangerous left that area, the alarm would probably stop. And I imagine there was a moment of shock seeing the cardinal materialize there. So it would probably be equally believable that you would not notice that the alarm is still going. And so it's probably quite shocking when the cardinal's zombie body steps through the door behind you. One quick
Oh my
thump
god.
inside.
Oh, that's inconvenient.
Oh dear. Okay.
Still gray, still huge, still looking almost invincible. And that is, I don't believe, well, I guess the demons are near the door. So I'm going to have him roll an attack for one of those demons.
With his D12 debuff.
No, because that's the zombie body. Unless they have the same attack roll.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no, they're different entities, aren't they? Fuck. He wasn't in the room. Ominous Winds is a multi-target spell. I could have waited one turn.
Oh no, how terrible that you guys went before the cardinal. How awful. He is going to kill 2 more of your demons with that swing, bringing you down to 9 demons with you. And Dreg, the version of the cardinal that's next to you, is going to go for you, despite Fia trying to draw his attention, because he's a smart man and you're close to him. So I am going to roll a d20 and subtract 7 from it, because I just rolled a 7 on that d12. All right. Does a 14 hit?
That is exactly my AC.
All right. So, Cardinal Autumn is going to roll damage. The physical version does not hit as much, or the healthy version does not hit as much as the zombie version, but it's still 2d20 on his punch. So go ahead and take 28 damage.
Wow.
Cool. Super
So you
cool.
start blowing a bunch of wind at him, and he just kind of laughs. That same laugh that he's been doing, because he loves what's happening. And he just winds up and through the wind punches you in the face.
I should probably make a roll for my concentration, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I think you have to.
Hiya! I have advantage on the roll because of the potion I drank, and that's good. What is that a Constitution save?
It's a Constitution save, and it's verse either a DC 10 or half the amount of damage you took, whatever is higher.
So that would be 14 in this case.
Well, I beat it either way. I rolled a 15.
Oh, hell yeah.
The lower roll was a 9 on the die, and that would have been really bad.
That would have been bad.
And after punching you in the face, but not breaking your concentration, I imagine you're at least a little bit reeled by it, though. He kind of looks up and he goes, "You all broke something important to me," and does his weird blinking movement thing that you've seen him do before, and blinks right up to the wall and goes, "So I think it's only fair if I break something of yours." And he is going to punch this wall as hard as he can, which does have a debuff on it. So I'm going to roll that d12 with my d20. Okay, stone has an AC of 17. I don't see one for brick, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time searching it. So we'll say it's 17. So he punches this wall really hard, and the room shakes. But the wall is, in fact, still standing. He is at the wall kind of opposite in the direction that everyone else had been staying away from him, save, of course, for you, Fia, who backed away the opposite direction. So it's brick wall, Fia, Dreg, the rest of the party, the demons, zombie. The demons, having kind of seen that this zombie is invincible, are not going to waste a lot of time fighting it. I think the majority of them are going to disengage and move towards where you are. I'm going to leave 2 by the zombie with an attempt to slow it down. And the remaining 9 are with you, the party.
As a question of scene setting, Autumn, his real body, has been speaking to us. Has the zombie been making any noises? Like, is it also laughing or grunting or?
Oh, yeah. So that's an interesting thing. Since you're explicitly looking for it, I'm not going to make you do any kind of perception check. The body, which had been laughing and talking and taunting you, is now silent. Its attack, not even really a grunt, just quiet.
Just swings. Yeah.
Just swings. And we are now back to the party's turn. Big Cardinal Autumn got a real human, not human, flesh and blood Cardinal Autumn got a minus 12 to his attack roll and did not break out of the room like he had intended to. So we're in sort of an awkward spot.
Awkward for him.
If anyone has any kind of magic that would restrain him, maybe that's helpful.
I do.
To the city below?
I have a fiendish legacy spell that goes by the name of Hold Person.
Yeah, the classic.
Choose a
It's also
human
a
you can see within
concentration, though, so
range.
Oh, you will.
You'll have to drop
Never
the
mind.
wind.
I
Yeah.
can't do nothing. I am shocked I got that ominous wind off. I frankly don't want to break it, so
My one thing is
never
also
mind.
concentration.
Oh yeah, did Razor buy
just
any
gonna-
armor from the shop?
She
Last
sure did
session?
not.
Okay, because I think Jess even prompted you to do that.
She sure did. Razor
Well-
did buy a spell scroll though, which turned out to be
Oh, right,
not
Zone of
very
Truth.
helpful.
Now that I have that concentration spell off, I don't have much complicated I want to do on this next turn. So if everyone's okay with it, I'll go first in team order. But I just want to cast another Fiendish Legacy spell. It's a cantrip called Poison Spray. Pretty simple. I rolled a hit. On a hit, 1d12 poison damage. Or 2d12 because I'm level 10.
Okay.
Cool. Double 8s on the goddamn advantage. Does a 16 hit?
You know, a 16 does not hit.
Can I make some kind of check to see if... So now that we know there's two, is Wall Autumn also undead, or is he just a guy?
The Autumn at the wall?
Yeah.
He doesn't look like a zombie, actually. I'm just gonna put it out there.
The zombie body was all gray, right? And this guy is like
Yeah.
flesh toned.
Yeah, the zombie body looks like, I mean, you called me out on it immediately. It looks like Mr. X from Resident Evil with the gray, rock-hard skin. The other body is flesh-toned, so probably not a zombie.
I'm wondering how important... I don't know how much of a pain in the ass this other guy's going to be. Either way, I think Razor should go before me in case something happens, and I need to use my concentration spell. I need to drop my concentration on protection of good and evil.
The gloves that I got, the gloves of Get Over Here. How often can I use that? Because I failed to write that down.
It's a bonus action.
Okay, it's a bonus action. You can use as many times as you want,
Yeah.
and it does not have like a save or anything. It just works.
Yeah, it pull an enemy 10 feet towards you. It's an attack roll, so make an unarmed strike roll, and if you hit, then it...
Okay. See, what I was gonna do is thinking about I can launch, and I can launch away from the guy without from anything without an attack of opportunity. So I was going to launch myself around the room and just pull one of these guys around near me, so that it like pulls away from whoever is attacking. And so I, depending on what Otto would like to do, I think that is probably what I'm going to go for, is try to pull the zombie guy towards me over and over again. And so I think that's what Razor does. I think she will run to the corner of the very, very corner of a room, and then pull the zombie dude, attempt to pull the zombie dude towards her and away from anybody else. And so make an attack roll, you said?
Yeah.
That is wow, that's a 13. Jeez. Bad rolls.
That's not gonna hit. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. And that's her bonus action. And then so what she will do is then, seeing that failed, then she will just try to blast the regular Cardinal Autumn in the face with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
All right, roll to hit.
And we're going to use a different die. You're in timeout because you've rolled very poorly today.
Bad dice.
Geez, the dice just are. That's a 3 and a 7, so 14 and a 10.
Those are not hitting. I'm sorry.
Yep. No. Just not in the dice today. Razor is flustered. She's been kind of flustered all day, and now there's this big guy 2 times over, and so she just and completely whiffs both of her Eldritch Blasts.
I get that. And yeah, so you whiff your 2 Eldritch Blasts. They fly past and miss, kind of hit that wall that Cardinal Autumn was punching, and also don't break the wall. It's a very sturdy wall in here.
I would hope so.
What else we got going on?
Okay, I have a play here. Given that Razor's plan didn't work and Zombie Guy's still doing whatever he's doing, I care about 2 things: the team and the Clockwork Citadel. And he's trying to get out into the city, and that's bad. This is one instance where having a battle map would be nice, because here's what I'm cooking, okay? I've got a level 5 spell called Wall of Force. An invisible wall of force springs into existence at a point you choose within range. The wall appears in any orientation you choose, as a horizontal or vertical barrier, or at an angle. It can be free-floating or resting on a solid surface. You can form it into a hemispherical dome. I'm not doing that. Or you can shape a flat surface made up of 10 10-foot by 10-foot panels. Each panel must be contiguous with another panel. So I have 10 10-foot by 10-foot panels. Can I cover the entire wall that he's trying to break?
Yes, you can. 10 10-foot by 10-foot panels in a 20-foot room? Yeah.
Could he hypothetically break out of all of these walls, though? How many could I
should
cover?
be able to cover, like, with 10
we know
foot
it's
by
a
10
20
foot.
by 20-foot room.
Yeah, so that's
And I have 10
like 20,
10-foot
40,
panels.
80.
That means 4
100.
panels per
Yeah,
wall.
so-
Yeah, you can cover the whole
Yeah,
thing.
you can cover the whole thing.
You can cover the whole room, yeah.
And then that's what we're going to do. I will cast Wall of Force on this entire room. And each panel must be contiguous, yes. In any form, the wall is a 1/4 inch thick. It lasts for the duration, 10 minutes or concentration. Nothing can physically pass through the wall. It is immune to all damage and can't be dispelled by Dispel Magic. A Disintegrate spell destroys the wall instantly, however. The wall also extends into the ethereal plane, blocking ethereal travel through the wall.
Okay, can I make a suggestion, which I don't know if is possible or not?
Oh.
But is there any way you can trap the zombie guy away from the rest of us and have the rest of us trapped in with Cardinal Autumn? Because you can cover the entirety of the room with 8 out of 10 panels.
That's true.
Could you make a
so
little
like a sheep fencing game?
Yeah, sheep fencing game.
Yeah, you can
Trap in
absolutely
ourselves
fence.
with Cardinal Autumn, the living
Yeah,
body.
you'd be trapping 2 demons there with the zombie body. They stayed behind to try and fight it. But everyone else is away from the zombie body right now.
I don't know why they did that.
Otto says this out loud. Yeah.
I don't know why they did that. After
What are you
watching
doing,
at least
dumbasses?
5 other guys get turned to toothpaste.
They stayed there to be
Couldn't be me.
difficult terrain to slow this thing down so it only gets a foot of movement per turn.
Noble sacrifice.
Noble sacrifice.
You could also theoretically put those 2 extra walls that you have in between the zombie guy and the 2 demons. So you could just separate those 2 demons to like their own little like land.
Well, every wall has to
Yeah.
be contiguous to another panel. So whatever I do, all the walls have to be touching.
Do the corners of them have to be touching? Because I can draw this out real easy, but mathematically it does work.
Yeah, the thing is this works mathematically. I can see in my head how it would fit. There's
If
no
you
part
think
of
I
me
can
that's
get
going to be
everyone
like,
locked in here with Cardinal Autumn, but the zombie locked out, then
yeah,
that's what I will be doing.
There will be 2 demons just locked in their little own forced dimensions, though. But otherwise,
yeah, but they'll be safe. They'll be safe.
It
They'll be
works,
safe.
yeah.
And look at that. I'm a hero. This is the first and only time I've ever used Wall of Force, and I cannot imagine a better time.
Yeah. This
I
is
put this in a
pretty
small room so you guys wouldn't have many options. I think this is backfiring quite strongly.
Well, we now need to make sure that Autumn does not take damage that would break her concentration, but yes.
Yeah, I plan on keeping my distance, and so I like to think my eyes glow and sort of like translucent, almost like when you're actually like editing something in like a 3D Blender program where you see like the wireframes of everything come up. The wireframes of all these walls come up and build around us and then solidify into like glass panes. And now we are all in here. And then I use my movement to stay far away. If I wasn't already as far away as I could be, I move further.
Yeah, he hits you with an annoying robot.
Sorry.
And now it's my turn, I think. At like seeing these walls go up, Fia will do like the cracking his neck thing. As like, fine then. Close up it is.
Ooh.
And that's another launch to get advantage on the attack. So let's see how this rolls. That's a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Then it is 16 damage from the lance attack and a d8 for extra damage. So that's 21 total from the first attack. Then it's the second attack. 25 to hit.
That hits.
We're gonna fuck this guy
That's
up.
9
to
damage
sweat.
on top of the 23, so that's 32. And then, of course, because I'm a fighter, I must do this. Action surge, let's have another 2 attacks.
Wait, the second attack was 32 more damage?
No, it's 32 in total.
Jesus Christ, okay. I was like, what are you cooking? All right, yeah, go for it, fighter. Action surge on me.
Okay, that's 17 to hit.
That does not hit.
That's not hitting. Okay, then we'll do... I guess 14 wouldn't do it either then.
No.
No, okay. So, there we go. That's more or less what I have. And then as a bonus action, I'll throw some silverware in his face. Have him make a dex save.
Yeah, I roll for damage.
Okay, that's 3d8, I think you told me. Where are the d8s? 3d8. 13 damage on top of the 32, so that is 45 damage.
All right. I don't know why.
So
I gave
basically,
this to a
launch,
fighter.
smack him a couple of times with the lance. He manages to barely dodge, and then forks in his face.
Yeah, fuck.
Pocket forks.
Pocket forks. All right. So then I think that leaves Razor, right?
She already tried to do the gloves of get over here, so I
That's
think
right.
that's her turn. Yeah.
So it's his turn now.
Okay. What the fuck does Cardinal Autumn even do right now? You've just kind of cut off his whole big surprise.
Gotta save the city. Haste is out there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He was gonna break something that you guys cared about.
I knew that's what he was
even
going
said
for
so.
right when he said it. Like, he's gonna destroy Haste.
Yeah. The best bodega in the city.
I can't let that happen.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I guess he just punches Fia since Fia's in his face.
AC of 18.
Yeah, he takes a step forward. Fia, you said you're about 5 feet away from him?
Yeah, at this point I'm in his face, yeah.
All right, let me see what the attack range of a half giant is, because he's big.
If he's large, then he should have reach, right?
Yeah, I
10
think
foot
so.
reach. If he's
Okay, yeah,
actually
he
there.
has reach on you. He has quite a bit of reach in this room with his 10-foot reach. That's good. That's good, because otherwise I think you guys are going to kick my ass. And I'm rolling a minus D12 on this. I got to figure out a way around that. All right. Does a 24 hit?
Yeah, no, that'll do it.
Okay. This is
Did you
Flesh
subtract
Autumn.
the d12?
I did.
Excuse me, did you do
I
something?
did.
Fuck, no!
What the fuck did he roll?
That is with the D12 subtraction.
Yeah, that's a 36 to hit. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Well, the D12 didn't roll a full 12. And on the 2
Oh,
D20,
right.
D20, you're just taking 12 damage.
I am just taking 8 damage because I have Heavy Armor Master.
Yeah. And then he gets another hit on you as a bonus action, which I will subtract another d12 from. And it's going to be... does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Oh!
Right.
This D12 better be rolling like dog shit. I swear to God.
25 more damage.
That's 21 more damage then.
Okay.
Heavy Armor Master coming in clutch.
Yeah. How's Fia looking? You bloody?
It's like down to slightly under half health, but he's still up.
Okay. Yeah, you do all your attacks, you throw forks at him, and he just goes, God damn it! And just 1, 2, really fast, really brutal. And I guess now there's a bunch of demons that are gonna go. There are 2 demons that have a wonderful turn. They kind of take a breather. They go,
Yeah.
Jesus.
They sit in there, like, sipping tea, sort of like, yeah, it's like, oh, it's a
As
terrible
zombie
commotion
Autumn just
outside,
stares
isn't
at them through the glass like there's some kind of
Yeah.
zoo animal.
Yeah, just. The other demons, I'm gonna roll once to have them all attack. I'm gonna have just mob of demons roll once to attack. Each one does a d6 of damage. That's a natural 20. God damn it. So that's gonna be what, 9d6 doubled? Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yo, these demons know how to squabble.
18. Yeah. The demons just they just surround him and they just go. It's not epic. It's not dramatic. It's just a lot of people mobbing a single person, which does tend to hurt. And that brings us back up on turn order. To the squad.
Can I
the
go
team.
first and just pour in the damage that I have? Because that's all I'm going to be doing is just brawling with this guy.
Just
for it.
fisticuffs.
If any of your things, if any of your things require a save to, like, defend against, I have a Fiendish Legacy Ray of Sickness I could cast to potentially poison. Although that would be another debuff, and I don't know if, like... What's fucking me up is the zombie body came in after I debuffed him.
Summoned, and the debuff might be the thing that just calls him zombie to his side or something. But anyway,
But it didn't come to his side. It was the... Okay, yeah.
Okay, the Barding is a D10, right?
That is correct.
Okay, so I don't think a 10 is gonna hit for my first attack. But
Oh my
does a
gosh.
19 hit?
A 19 just barely does not hit.
Okay, that's where we roll the Bardic then.
no.
Okay. Oh, you have a Bardic?
Plus
Go
8
for it.
to that, so that's 27 to hit. So that'll
That
hit.
hits.
Woo!
And then we'll lay in some damage on top of that from the D12, which is it's another 10 damage. And bonus action, he needs to roll a dex save.
All right. So you've done 10 damage.
Yeah, with that set of attacks.
Dex save. That's a 2. So
Yeah.
I'm
Let's roll
assuming
another
a
3d8 damage from the
6
gloves.
Is not. Yeah.
That's 15 damage. That's 25 for my turn. That's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And it's just more brawling, more throwing forks in his face.
Surrounded by
What's
demons,
everyone else up
taking
to?
forks to the face, getting hit.
Well, instead of Ray of Sickness, I'm just gonna cast Poison Spray. I'm not gonna do any fancy shit until my concentration gets broken. I think a lot of my fancy shit is like concentration anyway. And there's no need to use defenestration. Wow, thanks, advantage. I know for a fact that 15 doesn't hit.
Okay. Yeah. 15 does not hit.
That's tough.
Cool. Bonus action, I cast Finger Guns. Why not?
Isn't that
Why
a concentration
not?
spell?
No, well, is it? I don't believe it is.
Okay, it's just up.
Let me find it. Self, components, duration, 1 minute. Doesn't say anything about concentration. My fingers are just guns now.
That's kind of sick. Okay. And then I believe we have a Razor and an Otto that need to do things. Although I imagine Otto is probably stuck in concentration mode.
I am in concentration. I have things I can do outside of that. Most of my spells actually aren't concentration, but I would still have Razor go first.
Okay. Then if that's the case, I think Razor having shot him in the face, missed, jumped back, and then Eldritch blasted tried to get over here, missed. Eldritch blasted a couple of times, missed, is now quite frustrated. And so she does not launch, but she will use... Oh, that is an action. Okay, so I will use Vengeful Blade, which... and her sword glows that kind of like sickly black glowing color. And then she will... I suppose as a bonus action, then will launch. So, oops, I didn't mean to, because a launch does count as an attack, correct?
No, it's an action, but you can attack with that action to get advantage on your attack.
Ah, never mind. Then she will cast Vengeful Blade, and then as a bonus action, do nothing.
Okay.
So she casts Vengeful Blade, and then her sword glows, and then, yeah, that's her turn.
Gotcha. Right. Otto.
Yes. Curious, by the way. I know you can't cast 2 spells in a turn, but can you do a spell and a cantrip if a cantrip is a bonus action? Does anybody know off the top of their head?
With a Quicken Spell and sorcery points.
With Quicken Spell, you can, yes, if you use your sorcery points, if you have that.
I am going to... I assume that... Well, actually, this is actually incredibly important. Is this guy, like, notably taller than everyone else around him?
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, he's huge.
I could aim for like him above everyone else.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I know what's about to happen.
Oh man.
No, I'm switching it up. I'm switching it up. I'm no longer bringing the thunder. I'm bringing the lightning.
Ooh.
And I would like to cast lightning bolt in a 100-foot line, directly at Cardinal Autumn. It is a dexterity save.
Okay.
DC 14. I'm casting it at a 4th level.
Yeah, lightning bolt's a lot of damage if it hits, right?
Yes, and it's half as much if he succeeds.
That he fails that throw. So
He fails that throw. Let me grab 9d6.
Some dice, yeah.
9d6. Let's go.
Wow.
Oh, music
Love
to my
that sound.
ears.
Gorgeous.
Players love to have that sound in their hands.
Okay. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 35 lightning damage to Cardinal Autumn. And I would like to say, this is for calling me stupid, stupid.
I think that shocks him right in the fucking face, and he just goes, "Ugh, I hate this automata. What are you?" And
She's a hero.
yeah. Oh fuck, that's so good. Give yourself advantage on your next roll for the cool one-liner. I love that shit. It fucking rules. He's frustrated. He's surrounded by demons. He's had silverware thrown in his face. He tried to break a wall and failed to do so, which is goddamn embarrassing. He's got a debuff from this fucking wind thing. He's just angry. And he takes all of that anger and he just punches the shit out of the floor.
The Lord.
And -9. But that is more what I'm looking for in a roll from Cardinal Autumn. So, full transparency, my plans have been thwarted, so I'm improvising. While everyone was going, I made a table that has 20 of my favorite rooms. We are falling through this floor as he breaks it, but because this tower is weird, we're not falling down the exact same floors that we came up. So, Nathan, I think you made him the most angry. Give me a d20 roll. Let's figure out where we are.
What did I do?
He shocked him in the face.
A
And made him
D20 you said?
realize- Yeah. Just a flat roll.
Into the soul room. He lands on a soul, instantly dies.
Oh,
It's on the
wouldn't that be
list.
nice? I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8. All right. This is a room that you had not gotten to previously. This is a nice room with some beds and it's comfortable. It's quiet. It's peaceful. You look like you could have taken a short rest here if you had come across this place, but not right now because you all, 11 demons, 2 cardinal autumns, and the 4 of you come crashing down through the floor as the entire floor gives out into this room. This room is a little bit larger than the previous one, maybe, 50 feet across, and it is quite a bit in disarray. But with that, that's going to be Cardinal Autumn's turn, and Zombie Autumn is now free from the force walls. And he is, well, actually, hold on. I don't have an action for Zombie Cardinal Autumn, so he's just standing there.
Okay.
So that's my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
Huh.
Demon's
also,
turn, I
Everybody,
guess.
everybody give me a dex save to see if you fall prone
I
from
wasn't
falling
going to
through
remind the
floor.
teacher of homework, but I was like, this feels like...
It's a 20 from me, so I'm
I have
fine.
the boots.
13.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you have the boots. 13. Okay, you're fine.
17. From
You're
me.
fine. There are 11 demons on their ass.
Damn, all of
Yikes.
Roll
They all
once for
roll
the
together.
horde.
All of them?
They're all just gonna go, oof. And I'm not gonna make anyone take fall damage from that. The demons are gonna spend half their move on their turn, standing back up. And I guess they're gonna attack Cardinal Autumn again, because it worked well last time. That is not going to hit. They're they all fall down. They get back up. They're kind of swinging their swords, but they're off kilter. We're going down. This is the gimmick now. Forget what I was gonna do. We're punching our way down the fucking tower.
Well, luckily he can only do that 14 more times. Otto, you have 14 spell slots, don't you?
Of course!
Is
Hey,
anyone
Otto
currently
beat my entire gimmick. This is a different boss fight now. You should be proud.
I am very proud.
Fia, you're in Real Autumn's attack range, correct?
Yes, I am in blasting range of the man.
Okay, then I have a spell I could use, but it would be best for no one to really be in range of the guy. So instead, let's try another poison spray and see if my dice can get their freaking act together. One of them did. That is a 23 to hit.
Okay, a 23 is in fact going to hit.
Hell yes. I need 2d12. $22 damage from 2d12.
Nice.
Jesus.
That was 2 11s. Beyond my wildest expectations.
Okay.
Shit talk your dice, it works.
Yeah, fuck you, dice.
neg them. It's like, you're almost as good as the other dice, like it's impressive that you can roll so well despite being.
All right. Yeah, so
it's cool how D12 are like kind of like D20 but less.
Yeah.
Question for you on poison spray. Does that have any like poison effects? Am I poisoned?
No, I don't believe so. I believe it's a straightforward 2d12 because cantrip.
Okay.
It's poison damage, so if that's anything, but no poison effect.
Not anything gives me what I want.
You don't get your shadow clone jutsu or whatever the debuff is doing.
Is it alright if Razor gets a go of it? Because
Yeah.
she has not done
Smack
any
him up.
damage because she has not rolled higher than a 7 yet.
Oh.
7 on the dice. But she has her glowing sword, and I think she will land nimbly on her feet. And I think for flavor, as soon as she does that, she's just gonna like land and then like spring off the ground and then just start like running towards him. Notably, she does not launch at him, so she will run towards him and then attack with her now glowing vengeful blade sword. So
Very cool.
we will do and she will attack twice with her sword. So we have a 10 because it's a 3 on the dice. Oh man, this is brutal today. There we go. 14 plus 7, so that is what?
That's a hit. Let's go.
21. Yeah, 1 hit finally. And so we will roll the damage on that. And that is 9 damage plus damage from the Vengeful Blade, which I cannot remember. Yes, okay. So and the damage is an extra 2d8 necrotic. So that is 9 plus 13 for a total of 22?
22.
Is that right? Yeah. For a total of 22. And then also if Cardinal Autumn makes an attack, the next time Cardinal Autumn makes an attack, that is an additional 2/8 necrotic.
That sounds like a debuff.
Is it though?
No!
It's a negative status effect. I'm taking it.
Okay, fine.
Oh.
A second zombie has
On a
hit
hit,
the
this
building.
target suffers a weapon attack's normal effects, then radiates a dark aura of energy until the start of your next turn. God damn it! Yeah, it probably is a debuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
let's
she
fucking
will
go.
action surge and then strike with her sword twice more.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Fighters.
Fighters.
And that is
They're good
an
at fighting.
8 plus a 7, so 15. Does that hit?
15 does not hit.
Okay, and then give me a 17 plus a 7, which is
That'll hit.
24. Okay, and
24!
so one more time with yes, and that's an 8 on a d8, so that's 11 damage plus 2d8 necrotic, which is another 6 damage, so that is 17 damage, and then I don't know if this debuff stacks, unfortunately.
Does the Vengeful Blade, is that like a buff that lasts on your sword for multiple attacks?
The Vengeful Blade lasts for a full minute, and is
okay,
and
good.
is concentration. But the actual like debuff portion of it, I don't know if it stacks.
I feel
Does
like
the
probably
debuff
not.
say next attack?
Yeah. The thing I was asking more is if the spell says once per turn you can add that damage, or on every attack you can add that damage.
Let me see. Target suffers on a hit. The target suffers the weapon's attack norm and then radiates a dark aura of energy until the start of your next turn. If the target makes an attack or casts a spell before then, the target takes 1d8 necrotic, which is now 2d8. And it doesn't say once per turn, so I think it is just twice. Well, Cardinal Autumn will take 2d8 damage.
Yep. Okay. I'm counting those 2 debuffs then.
Great. And then as a bonus action, she will launch away because she knows she can't take a hit right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
It's
she
just,
runs in.
I'm sorry to sort of rules lawyer this, but as far as I can tell, the necrotic damage only activates if the target makes an attack or casts a spell.
Correct.
So you don't add the necrotic damage to your attack.
You are correct. I completely misread that. So then the damage instead total is longsword, so that is a total of 20 damage, and then a potential of 4d8 necrotic on the next attack.
I'm going to leave the damage that was done already on there because I don't want to do the math to rewind that damage.
Sure.
Because I don't remember what the health total was before this hit.
You can just add back.
We have the numbers here, yeah. Like you can
You
add
can add
back
back 19, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 19 health.
Then I will add back 19 health.
So one benefit to D&D Beyond dice.
But after he
okay.
attacks or makes a spell, do I have to re-roll that damage, or do I get to keep that?
I think he has to roll it, or
Okay, I'll re-roll the damage.
Yeah. Okay. And then was there anyone else who hasn't taken a turn yet?
Yeah, Otto and me.
Oh,
All
yeah. Go ahead, man.
I have a feeling this is a non-zero chance that he's going down soon. So, do you want to have a chance at the killing blow?
I mean,
I don't know where that hubris is coming from. I can't lie.
Looking at the amount of health on screen.
We need to make it like give Jess some opportunities to make it dramatic.
I mean,
I can't fucking wait to see what these two debuffs do, man.
okay, I have two things that I could do. I could do lightning bolt again. The problem is I can't help but have my meta knowledge of these spells. The other, I have a different spell, but it's a con save, which I know he'll probably succeed. Whereas lightning is a dex save, which I know he'll more likely fail. But I don't know how that meta knowledge would translate to in-game knowledge, and if I should just do what feels right.
I guess, I mean, you can tell that he's big and he's tough, physically. You can tell that he's not agile. So if you know how the spell works...
You can also tell that you blasted him with a lightning bolt and it hit him and hurt him and made him mad. And Otto has been known for just casting Shatter over and over again, so... just saying.
This is true. Fuck it. I'm enjoying the lightning. So we're gonna hit this again. We're not gonna do 4th level though. We'll do 3rd. Just because I feel like I should save those 4th level spells. It only adds like 1 die. And so it's a dexterity save, 14.
Yeah, he fails.
He fails.
Let's go.
Too big to fail. Am I right? All right.
Too big to succeed.
So now
8d6.
8d6. Here we go, baby. That is fucking disgusting. I got 3 1s here.
Tasty.
Got 3 1s here. Plus 2, that's 5. Plus 5, that's 10. Plus 5, that's 15. Plus 4, that's 19. So that is 19 lightning damage. To our friend here.
All right. He goes, ah! And just kaboom, lightning to the face again?
Yes. I view it as like, this is for calling me stupid. Bam. He punches through the floor. And I go, it's not destroying the city. Bam.
Yeah, lands perfectly. Second hand, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I mean, just lightning to the face, and he howls out, and he goes, I hate that stupid fucking robot.
Not stupid.
Yeah, I think that'll be my thing. Oh, do not call her stupid. And that's when I start my attacks. Okay, so that is a... Oh, hang on, that number disappeared. 21 to hit?
Get 21 hits.
Okay, then... No, that's not the right damage dice. Then it's a D12 for damage. I don't like that number, so I'm going to re-roll it.
Oh, I don't...
Because I have Piercer.
No, I like that number. Bring it back.
Yeah, so that is 10 damage for my first attack, and Then it's a 16, so the second one will not hit, and deck save.
Okay. God damn it, he fails that deck save too. He's big and slow.
Big
It
and
would be very
slow.
funny to kill him with a face full of forks. Well, it's 14 damage, so I don't know if that's going to happen.
All right, he takes 14 more damage. And I think we are now finally on Cardinal Autumn's turn, yeah?
Shucks.
All right.
Dreg, did Dreg do anything this turn yet?
Dreg Poison Spray.
I cast Poison Spray.
It's Poison
Yeah.
Spray, right? Yes. Then it is his turn.
Yeah, and I think Dreg still has concentration on that goddamn wind spell, which is fucking me up. Ominous
Correct.
winds.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
All right, so Fia, you are again probably the closest since you did jump in with your lance.
Yeah, me or the demons. We are.
Yeah.
I guess
Well-
Razor's also in attack range now.
Razor
No, I launched
got
away.
away.
Oh, you launched away, right.
So I think Autumn, knowing that you have done probably the most damage to him, is going to be attacking you. Does an 18 hit?
It meets it, beats it, so yes.
Oh, okay. This is Flesh and Blood Autumn, so 2 dice. That's going to be 23 damage.
That is going to be 19 damage, and that's definitely hurting, but I'm still up.
Okay. And then with the second attack, I think he's gonna punch the floor again. So this time, Razor, roll me a d20. Okay, yes, he does break through the floor. Roll me a d20. Let's see where we're landing.
All right.
I love a nice battlefield change.
12.
A 12. All right, we crash down into the shop again. Just boom. We are in the middle of a shop. There's wares everywhere. The shopkeeper goes, "Ah!" The bodies of the demons that had stayed behind to try to slow him down on the way up are on the floor. And notably, I now have 2 whole actions for my zombie guy. So I'm gonna have him take a
Okay.
huge swing and see if we can't clear out some of these demons.
That's what they do. I knew it was gonna be his fucking action economy. God
also,
damn it.
because he attacked, he does take 2d8 necrotic twice.
Oh, yes, yeah. Can you roll that for me? We'll do that
Yes.
first. Then we'll have everybody roll to see if they're prone, because there is a very real chance that my zombie's going to be prone and have to take his move to get up. And yeah, so let's roll those. So
Okay,
he punches
so,
through the floor. That's an attack, and he's taking necrotic damage as he's falling.
That's a total of 12 more necrotic.
Okay. Let's see. The demons got a nat 1. They are on their ass again.
Nice.
Cardinal Autumn succeeds. Zombie Cardinal Autumn fails.
I rolled a 20, so I guess I succeed on my deck save.
Yeah, you are upstanding.
15. Yeah, 16.
Standing. Otto?
I got a 3.
Otto is on her ass.
Dang.
And I believe
Clank.
Greg can't fall over.
Correct.
Would we automatically succeed on it if we had Featherfall active, by the way? I should ask.
Oh, because the
low
feather.
Huh.
Oh, it is low gravity.
For everyone,
moving-
in fact. Yeah.
Yeah. Moving forward, I guess everyone's gonna. You know what? Yeah, everyone survives those dex saves because it's low gravity. It's a very slow fall. We all just kind of go, whoa.
Okay. No more deck saves then.
So my cool crashing down into the next floor situation.
Well,
is
like he
actually
punches the floor and it's
slowly-
like, oh, okay.
Damn it!
Everything I'm
Listen,
doing
the
is a very
animation
slow
cool
takes-
motion scene in full motion, yeah.
The,
I'm
anim-
imagining like the...
the animation takes time. The next area needs to load.
But yeah, since we're all standing, my zombie is gonna just start swinging. He is gonna hit. He's gonna take down 4 of our demons. Is the word I'm looking for. Jesus Christ.
We're surely running low at this point, right?
7 demons.
7 demons.
And he gets one more attack, so he's gonna blink towards Dreg and try to see if I can't do something about this awful spell that's making me roll -12. Dreg, does a 22 hit?
No. A 22 hits. It does.
Okay.
It does.
And so Zombie Autumn is going to roll all 4d20.
This could just take me out.
Dreg, I am sorry to inform you
Yeah?
that with 4d20, I have rolled 9 damage. You're fine.
Oh, you fucker.
I had 2 ones
I
on the
was
dice,
ready
a
to-
2 and a 5.
Wow.
Oh,
Roll to see if you have
okay,
concentration
cool.
still, though.
Yeah, I'll do that. If we can't beat DC 10, then we're just
Yeah.
packing it in. Cool, that's a 19.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and then the
You're
the
still
remaining-
minus, by the way.
I know. I'm dying
Drag
over
with
here.
fucking fewer teeth by the day.
Ugh.
Only way we could have fucked it up worse is if one of us had silvery barbs. Yeah.
That's yeah. I cannot believe with all of those dice, I rolled fucking 9. That's okay though. That's okay. Just
Yeah, that's the peril of having a small number of dice, all of which could roll 1.
yeah. I wanted this where it could be like every single hit is scary because it could kill you or it could not. I think that's working.
Oh yeah,
But-
it's
Oh yeah, it's tense.
Anyway, the demons did roll to attack. They did not hit. They're all kind of. Some of them are moving to protect the shopkeeper, who I guess is just going to be in this fight forever now if we keep breaking through floors. The remaining have
Oh my
kinda
God.
grouped up, and we are back around to the party.
Okay, I have an idea.
I just want to take a. Am I related to it? Because I was just gonna disengage from zombie guy.
Do the thing.
Yeah, run and hide behind some demons
I just
or something.
I disengage from zombie guy, and if you'll allow me, I vault over the counter into the shop area.
Yeah, all right. What is your plan, Razor? Because you look so pleased with yourself, and I think I think that was the end of your turn, Mike, right? Or did you have other things planned? 'Cause that sounded like a I'm hiding moment.
Well, I want to
I
see
don't
if
wanna
I
cut
can
off.
do things, but I'll be real. I want to see if I can take an item, but I assume that would take like an action. So
Yeah, that'll take it.
later.
That is exactly what
Yeah.
Razor also wants to do, is look around and see if she could find a specific item, specifically a specific potion.
Okay.
She
if you're
will
looking
need
for-
Otto's assistance for that.
Well,
So that's like would be a help
I
action
was
from
thinking
Otto,
the
I
same
guess?
thing,
Okay.
but then I figured if I wasted a turn on it, if one thing was going to get destroyed by a collapsing ceiling, it was probably a bunch of potion bottles.
I do have a question. Is this a potion that Razor has seen before? Because they are all labeled esoterically, but labeled.
well, she has seen the entire stock of potions and looked through. But don't know how well she would remember that, though, is the question.
That was 2 rooms ago, yeah.
If you're specifically looking for this potion, I'm going to assume that you remember what it looks like. Wouldn't you?
Yes. Well, I don't know. You want to try? I think it might be interesting.
Give me a
to roll
history check.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Razor was pretty
That's
like
a nat one, so
preoccupied
she
at the
sure do
time.
not remember.
Ugh.
Wow, the
Okay.
dice are not kind to me today. Okay.
Do you want to grab a potion and hope? There's also spell scrolls here.
Yeah,
There's only really
There's only
couple of
two
potions
bad.
that are negative. All the rest of them are
Yeah.
broadly speaking positive.
Well, keep in mind that we drank at least 2 of the good ones. That are no longer there.
Yeah, the Oracler is gone and the Advantage Potion is gone.
See, the one potion that Razor really, really wants is the spell slot potion because she is a warlock, so she has 2 spell slots and she used them twice on Mirror Image. So getting those back
Right.
would improve. Would be very, very nice for her. That being said, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth going for it because she definitely does not remember what it looks like. So. Do you think that is there a way she could ask Otto in the middle of the fight, like what the spell slot potion looks like?
You know what? Talking is a free action. Roleplay it out.
Okay. So then Razor will like kind of see that she's in the shop, that they're in the shop, and she'll kind of like look around and scramble, like looking around where the potions are. She's like, and she'll call out, Otto, what is the potion that gives me more magic? What is that one called? What does it look like?
Yellow liquid, red ribbon.
Okay. And then can she spot one nearby?
Yeah, give me an investigation check. Let's see. The store's kind of in tatters. The roof did just collapse in slow motion.
Sure. Oh, 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so she'll spot a yellow potion with a red ribbon, dive for it, and then chug that straight.
All right. Before you dive for it, I want to know how lucky you are with the placement of this potion. So I'm going to make you roll me a flat d20, a luck roll, and if you get less than a 5, the potion is close to either Autumn or the zombie.
Okay. It's a 16.
Okay, yeah, it's you're safe. It's near you with a roll like that.
Okay. So then she'll snatch it up and chug that, and I think that's her turn because that's an object interaction, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And tell me what you roll for your 1d4 spell slot returns.
A 3, and I don't even have 3 of those, so I get all of my spell slots back.
Hey, give
Hell
one to
yeah.
me! Hooray!
Hooray! That's actually
Oh.
huge.
I'm actually doing pretty all right with spell slots.
And
All
so
right.
she casts Fireball.
Yeah, a warlock with both spell slots is powerful. Otto and Fia, what are you two doing?
Yeah,
Good question.
You go ahead, man.
I think, like, once again, it's like through the floor. Because we're sort of floating down, Fierre's gonna, just instinctually, he's gonna do like a fancy landing. Like he used to do back in his shows. So it's like a backflip, superhero pose, and then sort of go, like, there's no amount of ground you can smash that will stop my feet from kicking your teeth in. And we're back
Just
to
fucking
just trying to blender him. Well, that's a nat 1, so that's not gonna do jack shit.
Okay.
And that is a... what is that? Hang on, what the heck was that number? That looked weird on the dice. Oh, no, that's a 14, so that's also not gonna do anything. But he still has to take forks to the face. Maybe.
Yeah. Fork me up.
The aesthetic of this large,
16.
hulking man taking constantly silverware to the face is peak.
16
Land.
damage if he fails
dramatic
the...
line. Oh, that's 16 damage, not 16 to hit. God damn it. All right, yeah. 16 damage, okay.
Yeah, if he fails the dex save. So it's like, land, try and stab a couple of times, he's still dodging away from it, and then once more, forks to the face.
I will. God damn it! And I think. Actually, we have an auto turn first, right?
Yes.
do. I'm gonna save a spell slot just because I've used a lot, and I do fear of a second health bar situation. Like, even if we kill this guy, there's gonna be someone else who's even more pissed at us later. So I'm just gonna use a cantrip and cast Firebolt. Keep it nice and simple. It is a roll to hit for me.
Okay.
Nothing fancy.
Yeah.
Just because I fear what's to come. That is an 11 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right. That's it. Well, I guess if the zombie and Autumn are in separate places, I would spend the necessary movement to get farthest away from both of them.
Okay. Acknowledged. I don't believe for my turn I have any actions for the zombie, because I think I just took straight up damage and nothing else here. And so, Cardinal Autumn, frustrated that he keeps getting hit with fucking silverware and fire bolts and attacks all over the place, is gonna just grab into this rubble around him to find something to throw back. And I'm gonna roll on my loot table to figure out what loot he grabs.
Nice.
Health potion.
Oh, mother of God.
So, he reaches into the loot table, into this pile of stuff, and he is fishing for something, and he grabs and pulls out a deck of cards. And you hear that angelic singing that you heard in the past when you encountered the deck of life.
No way.
Isn't that 20, baby?
Oh my God.
And so,
you've got it.
he is going to roll a d4 and get a 4 on this deck, because I forgot to update the table for having more stuff for farther in the encounters. Number 4 is treasure. You choose loot. So I'm gonna choose a relic. I think he's too flustered to choose something, so I'm gonna choose a relic that we've had in the past. And I guess the only other relic we've had is the wild magic one. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna bullshit a little bit. He pulls out the wild magic relic. Every magic spell from now on will be a wild magic surge. We're just gonna add more fucking chaos into this, because it's gotten away from me as it is. Let's fucking go. And so he's not gonna throw that at you, and instead, he's gonna take his second attack. And I mean, Fia, you're the closest again.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, this is what I'm
So-
for. I am for getting punched in the face a lot.
So the 23 hit.
Yes.
All right. Ooh, I rolled
I
a
am
D12
also
on
for
that.
Fia being punched in the face.
Wait, hold on. Okay, that does not hit, I'm assuming. I rolled the D12 and forgot to roll my D20. The 11 that I rolled was
Yeah,
on the
AC
D12.
is 18.
And then, yeah. Okay, so I'm subtracting 11, not add, yeah. So no, I do not hit you with that. My apologies. And...
That's for the best, because I have 20 health.
Oh, I might get to kill a Fia soon.
Boy, oh boy.
But if you kill a Fia and then we win, Fia doesn't come back.
Yeah, wouldn't that be something? Anyway, some demons are gonna swarm. Those demons are gonna miss. We're back into turn order. Also, you guys keep talking like you're gonna win this fight. I don't know where you're getting that from.
Fully plan to win. Always plan to win.
This man's bloodied, by the way.
I think
I would hope so.
Is it alright?
After what we've done to him, yeah.
Is
That's 2
it alright
lightning
if
bolts to
Razor
the face.
goes
You think
first?
would
Because
singe
her
something.
turn is very, very quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
She casts Mirror Image. Easy. Let's go.
Wild magic
Just
surge.
mirror
Oh,
image?
actually-
yeah, wild magic.
Hold on. There's another thing that she can do that I realized is a bonus action. So, yeah, actually she's going to cast both of her spells right now. Mirror Image and then Calling Sickle. So, 2 spells. I'll roll Wild Magic twice, I guess.
What the fuck is calling sickle?
It's a spiritual weapon for warlocks.
Jesus. Is that raw or is that
It's raw.
I think that's... Is it?
The Crooked Moon Part 1. I don't have homebrew stuff activated.
I think it's one of the expansion books. Crooked Moon. No, I don't know. Either way, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, let me see those.
D100 twice.
Yep.
That is
got mine.
55. So that is. Your hair falls out. Okay, all of Razor's hair falls out. Great. She loves that.
Razor is now bald.
Oh.
She's like, oh, more aerodynamic. Great. And then also,
Multi-classing. She's a monk now.
Oh, 98. Surrounded by faint ethereal music for the next minute.
This is great. You really
All
are a
your
monk.
hair falls out,
And diegetically, it is the One Punch Man theme song. One Punch! Yeah, her culling sickle bonus action, a large, like, death scythe appears and then flies at, what's it called?
Ethan.
Yes,
Cardinal Autumn.
Cardinal Autumn, and will attack, and it's a normal spell attack, and then so we'll do that, and then it's another nat 1. Wow.
Oh.
Damn.
All right, so
Okay, so
I think
Razor's
he's
bald, has a glowing scythe around her, and also, for whatever reason, the scythe doesn't stay there. It actually just flies back to you every time it attacks, which is kind of cool. So, slices, comes
And mirror
back.
image means that there's 2 of you?
Mirror image means that there's 4 of me total, and there's 3 extra copies. And then
that's right.
she is going to actually also run into melee range of Cardinal Autumn and try to get his attention. So she's like running at him. Scythe flies, attacks, misses, and then she's now like in front of him.
Smart.
I'll use my action to raid this store, as I said. I'm looking for that health potion.
Okay. Do you know what it looks like? Give me a history check.
Sure. Okay, since I thought about it, I'll ask the question. Do I still get to roll with advantage?
Oh, on this floor was your...
Yeah.
I guess
You know-
technically that's yeah.
Ironically, if you drank it, if you drink it on the floor where you got it, no. So Spirit of the Rules as opposed to Rules as written. Rules as written, sorry, we're on a different floor, bitch. Spirit of the Rules is that it was for the entire encounter. And so
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to you because it's for the entire encounter. And that's,
Okay.
that's what I had intended.
You are most generous.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank God. One of those was 5, the other was an 18, for a total of 22.
Yeah, 22. You definitely remember what that health potion looks like. Same as with Razor. Give me a luck roll to see how close it is to Cardinal Autumn.
Sure. That's an 18 and a nat 20.
Okay, yeah, nat 20. It's actually, you're like, where's that health Oh, it's right next to me. It's right there.
Awesome. Cool. My plan for that is to throw it to Fia. Can I do that this turn, or will I have to wait for the next?
Let's see. Pick object interaction is its own thing.
I'm gonna see.
I'm going to call that an action. Yeah, throw it to Fia.
Yeah, it'd be like an attack,
Hooray!
right? It'd be like an attack action. You're throwing something
Yeah.
at somebody.
All right. You can
Yeah.
either roll using your dex
I
modifier.
could do
roll
it.
to hit to throw it to Fia, or Fia can roll a dex save to catch it. Which one?
My
would
dex
you
is plus
prefer?
1, so I don't know if Drek maybe has a better chance of throwing it carefully.
Yeah, I can.
Throw it down his
I
gullet.
can use my dex modifier is plus what would I roll to hit with any kind of proficiency
advantage.
added or no?
You
Right.
have
I was just gonna
advantage.
say dex. It's not a high DC. but
Okay.
People throw things all the time.
Okay.
It's
My
a
dex
DC
is plus
10.
1. I have advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Hiya. Nice. 17.
Yeah. You chuck it. It's such a good throw, Fia. It's so easy for you to catch it.
Yeah.
You
What
have
does
a
he
health
say
potion
as
now.
he does that to catch my attention?
There is no way you're dying before me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like Fear will catch it. Is it? I'll have to wait to use an action to drink it, right?
Yes, correct. Object interaction to drink it.
So like he'll spot that. He'll like use the lance just to sort of like slide it down the lance and like catch it in one hand and go, well, I suppose we shall see about that. And that'll be
You
that.
better stay my meat shield, man.
Now I guess it's just me, huh?
Yeah, spellcaster
I did say
auto.
previous turn that I was going to get as far away as possible. I would love to rescind that if I could. As far away as possible, while remaining within spell casting distance, because we're in a different room now. I don't know how big this room is.
Is not big. As far away as possible is still in spellcasting distance. Assuming your
Also-
spell range isn't like 5 feet or
Yeah.
touch. Yeah, spellcasting distance of contact.
I mean, everybody's doing so good, and I do still fear that there's going to be more to come after this, but I don't know. I don't know if
Hey,
now is the time to like dump everything.
If you
Or-
killed this guy,
even
he
if
doesn't come
even
back.
if we get blown up, it's like if we can just get rid of him, that would be good.
That is true. And he does keep calling me stupid, even though we're outplaying him.
You played him hard.
I know he's big and slow. I have this other spell that I really want to use that I don't want to say yet, because when I use it, it's probably going to be strange. But okay. Lightning bolt. We're back at it with a 3rd level spell. Woo. So that's just a dex save. It's DC 14 on his part.
My guy's not good at dex saves, so that is a success this time. I rolled an 18 on the dice.
Oh, it's a success.
I guess half
Dang.
damage,
Okay.
right?
Half damage.
Yeah.
He still takes damage no matter what.
I might
Hopefully I
survive
don't
this.
get 3 ones this time. That was kind of crazy.
Did
Ah,
you do
God
the
damn
thing? Did you do the thing?
Okay. Mike flying in from the other room. You did a D12? No, I didn't.
thought I could-
no,
you would get
he
me.
doesn't
Lose,
pass.
Objection!
You thought you could get me while I was getting water. No, 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 no.
No, I just forgot. All right, he fails his dex save. Roll full
Let's
damage.
go!
Get all ones.
Damn! I got 3 ones.
Yeah.
And then, so that is, and 2, that's 5, 10, 15 lightning damage to the big boy.
Oh my god. Okay. He's very bloody right now.
I'm a bitch.
He's about as bloody as it gets. And it is now his turn. And so, Razor, how does targeting you with your thing,
Mirror image
thing work?
You attack me, and then I roll a d6 for each mirror image. If the one of them is higher than a 3, then it takes the attack instead of me. And so I will. If all 3 fail, then it's a yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Right. Does a 24 hit?
Well, are you attacking me?
Yeah.
It'll hit if I miss on the die. Okay.
Yeah. So I.
And I do not. So it hits one of the mirror images, and the illusion one of the illusions disappears.
All right. And then his second attack. Oh God, this is so much math with with the extra debuff added on it, addition and subtraction. Jesus. Does a 20 hit?
Another image disappears.
So yeah, he just goes ah, and absolutely nothing. Okay. I don't have any actions. I was too excited about getting debuffed. I tipped my hand. The demons also do not hit. Who would like to finish us off?
Good question. Does Otto want to do
I feel like-
don't call me stupid, and just blast his head off?
I did already hit that line, but Otto would feel no shame about hitting it again. But I have no qualms. I mean, Fia's been the one taking all the punches to the face this entire time as
Drake,
well.
do you want to do it? That would be funny.
I guess it would be the most humiliating thing that could happen. That's true.
Why don't we just roll?
I
Why
mean,
don't we
there's
do a
no gar-
four-way roll-off?
Okay.
Ooh. I
Each
like
roll a
it.
20?
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Roll 20. Whoever's
Yeah.
highest gets to go first.
gets the honor.
Or at least, yeah. Well, it's a 9 from me.
Ooh, 4 from me.
I also got a 4.
Really? I got a 12, and I definitely did not think that
There
was
you
Do it.
gonna
go.
do it.
Do it. Do it.
That being
Let's see
said,
if you
I
can-
still
if you
gotta
can take him
fucking
down.
hit a thing. So,
You
That's
have the
true.
scythe, right?
Yeah.
got the scythe.
Start
and we
with the
have
scythe.
2 Eldritch Blasts, but I do think it'd be very, very cool to try to decapitate Cardinal Autumn with the scythe. So we're rolling with that scythe. And it's a 16 plus a 7, and that sure does
That
hit.
hits. All right. Can you do more than 2 damage?
Guaranteed.
Then talk me through it. Cardinal Adam is punching at your clones. The demons all failed to actually do anything to him. He's enraged. He's screaming. This was supposed to be fun, god damn it. And then
Razor will, and then she'll let the last one dissipate, and she's just standing there without the mirror images, and then and says, "First you, and then your god," and then her scythe will just fly through his neck and just chop his head off.
it does. And he falls to the ground. The zombie, still through most of this fight, just sort of falls backwards with a thud. No ceremony, no pomp, nothing fancy. And, yeah, you got a big gear. You got tiny gears everywhere. I would like everyone to take 50 experience for this boss fight.
Damn right.
Just to be clear, the first thing that Razor will do is go for Cardinal Autumn's gear and then crush it and do the thing.
Yeah. And he has it
I
on
think-
him.
I think like you take him down and you go for it, and like Fier is like right there with his hand also, like giving a stare is like all yours.
Yeah, and then she'll pick it up and then is about to crush it, and then actually she won't. And then she'll look at Fia and then just silently hold it out for him to take.
I think the thing is like Fier is gonna put his hand over Razor's and then together crunch.
That's good. I like that.
Stupid! Look who's stupid now!
And then at that point, like Fia is like gonna go, kind of sag a little bit and like fall back on his ass and kind of go, I don't think I could have survived another hit like that. Like dents in his armor.
I think Razor will kind of like playfully like tap him in the chest like with like the side of her fist and be like, "Dunk. Oh, I'm sure you've had 1 or 2 more in you, right?"
Well, maybe in a second, and I'll drink the health potion I got from Dreg.
All right.
you
It's a meaty health potion. I believe it's 1d8 plus
1d8
10.
plus 10, if I remember right.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is
That is correct.
16 healing for me. Hooray.
Nice.
And
And
The-
the
the-
way he drinks it with the helmet is like, it's like he puts it up to the mouth and it just splatters all over him. Just like,
Delicious.
donk, look.
I cannot believe we survived this.
I can.
Such is the strength of heroes, Dreg.
The shopkeeper's like, oh my god, is he gone?
Pretty sure. I look around to see the status of zombie guy.
Yeah, it just fell on its back with a thud, and it is just a big corpse.
Okay, it doesn't look different. It just isn't moving.
It's just not moving.
The only question is, how do we keep going up now? We kind of fell through like 3 floors.
Well, surely it can't be that hard
Fia-
to climb with half gravity.
Yeah, Fia can probably just like
Yeah, I can just
jump at
that
least half the distance we
I
fell.
still have a launch left.
Also, there's ropes in this store. You can. I'm not gonna make you guys waste your resources on it. It's low gravity. You have ropes. You can your 2 fighters can climb it and give you guys ropes back down.
Okay. Cool.
I think before any of that, I think Razor's gonna like kind of like crouch down, and like kind of like crouch down like the way that you would like crouch over your feet, like resting in a crouch, and then just plop down and then lay down, fall flat on her back as she's laying at the floor on the floor. She's like, "Is that it? Did we do it? Is it over?"
One floor yet. We have to close whatever gate they are coming through.
Okay, almost there.
Yeah, hey everybody, we're taking a quick break, so it's time for announcements. The first announcement, as usual, is that you should subscribe to our Patreon. It's patreon.com/thedndorks, and if you subscribe, you get access to Backstage, the after show with the name, where we talk about the show, the episodes. And, this week's Backstage is a doozy. You get to find out who knew what and when. It's very fun to listen to, and it recontextualizes a lot of this podcast, actually. The other announcement is that we kind of have been calling this the last episode throughout a lot of the episode, but there is one more. We have an epilogue episode. It's almost as long as a full regular episode. It wasn't really planned, but it kind of just turned into that, and I'm really proud of what we did. So if you're like, hey, this feels like a weird place to end the story, that's because it's not the end of the story. So come back next week for the epilogue and the true ending of One Day at a Time. Thank you guys for watching. So, Cardinal Autumn is dead. You've crushed his gear. You got a super gear, 50 small gears, 50 experience. I think in the time that we were doing our bathroom break, some ropes have been strung up so you guys can keep climbing. Our helpful shopkeeper probably gave you some grappling hooks. That seems like adventuring gear that you could throw up there and climb up with if you want. I suppose you could keep the grappling hooks if you want to. I'm sure I won't regret that. Does anyone have anything they want to do? Or do you want to just push forward to floor 16? Any character moments? Any conversations?
I think Dreg would actually have a little, at least approach Otto mildly curious, saying, "So, that was kind of the first person you've had like a vendetta against. How do you feel now that he's dead?"
I feel great.
Would you care to elaborate on this feeling of greatness? Or this great feeling?
Well, he caused great suffering to me and my allies. And my city. And Gregor. And basically a lot of bad stuff. And then we got rid of him. And I think that's a good thing.
And there's no personal enjoyment you take in that? After all the times he used, the S word in relation to your intellect?
I suppose I did enjoy this one more than Bishop Nell Summers, for example.
That's all I really wanted to know. That's interesting.
Thank you.
Palpable silence.
What would you do with his soul, knowing he's a bad person? Hypothetically.
Well, I suppose it's not really up to me. All souls go to hell, right?
Sure, but I think it's fair to say that we're in a place of cosmological limbo, rules-wise. Let's have a philosophical discussion.
Can Razor hear this conversation happening?
Probably, yeah.
I think at that point she's going to get up and she's going to walk towards Dreg and then like very firmly put her hand on his shoulders and say, Dreg, have you gotten enough rest? Maybe it's time that we move on?
Well, it's a fantastic question. I feel like the fates of souls, I feel like perhaps it should be left up to the goddess, if anything.
Excellent answer. Great. And we don't have to continue the conversation anymore. You're so right, Razor. I don't even have the mental capacity for massive philosophical discussions. So, I think I'll
Wait.
just go sit over there.
Hold on. Why should the goddess be in charge of what happens to souls?
Well, I guess I'm unfamiliar with... Surely someone determines where they go.
Otto, I have a question for you. In the
Okay.
time that you've been alive, do you think you understand what it's like to be alive?
Oh, man. Well, I'm certainly learning every day. I don't know if I would go as far as to say I fully understand.
And how many days has it been now? 6, 7?
Yeah, something like that.
Do you know how long I've been alive?
Oh, a lot more days than 7.
28 years. And I know that there are people who've been alive a lot longer than I have. And in terms of the way that we, as people who live and die, see life, most people would say that I haven't lived that much of my life yet. I've only lived a very small part of it. And honestly, I feel like I don't even know what it's really like to be alive yet. I have most of my life still ahead of me. One thing I know that mortals think about, something that I know that I've thought about a lot more since this whole time loop started, is that life at some point in time will end. And for a long, long time, I did not care when that would happen. Every day was just another day, because same things day in and day out. The things that happened to me in my 28 years of life were hard and were difficult. And honestly, I didn't know what I wanted to do with the rest of the time that I have left. But in the last 6, 7 days, honestly, since the time that you've been alive, I had to think a lot more about what it looks like if my life were to end, or if somebody close to me, if their life were to end, how I would feel if I lost those people, and also how they would feel if they lost me. And I think that's something that you, having lived for such a short amount of time, I don't think that's something that you can really understand yet. But I think it's something that you will, eventually, if given enough time. And I think that's really, really important to understanding why we are here and understanding the meaning of our short existence. But I also think that the goddess, wherever she is, can't ever understand that. she has always been alive, and she always will be. And there is almost no way that she could possibly understand what it feels like to be us. To feel like we could lose our lives at any minute. Some of us, and she'll turn to Dreg, live in fear constantly of what that looks like. And some of us, turn to Fia, live in spite of that fear. But almost all of us feel that fear, and most of us don't know what to do because of it. And so, I don't know if the goddess should decide what to do with souls. Because I don't think she understands us.
I guess.
I think, in fairness, like, the fear from across the room was sort of, in fairness, we hardly understand ourselves.
True. I sure as hell don't understand myself most of the time.
I don't understand most things.
That is true.
But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know a lot. I'd like to know a lot, given that I have enough time. But I am made in the goddess Automata's image. She's a benevolent goddess who constructed the Clockwork Citadel and was the first of goddesses to leave the heavens. I personally would trust her. But I also don't know much.
I think that you, having lived for the 6 days that you have lived, know more about what it's like to be a person and be one of us than the goddess ever could. And I also think that because of that, I don't trust that goddess. I don't trust her to know what to do with my soul, because she doesn't understand what it would be like to be someone like me. And I think with that, Razor is going to turn away, and I think she'll kind of like walk away and like walk and look up and like look for a way to climb up, and then kind of big sigh, let her shoulders drop for a second, and then just start hopping up her way up to the top floor.
Yeah, Fear will be down there like, Dreg, you are next. I shall give you a boost.
I'm sorry, you're going to what?
A boost. And like, he'll hold out the hands and it's like, step up.
Dreg very tentatively puts his foot on your hands.
Yeah. It's like, keep your core tight. Zoosh, and like, pushes him up like a good 10 feet up the rope.
Okay. That is moderately less bad than what I was expecting.
And hey, you're climbing in half gravity, so.
Alright. I wasn't good at the rope class, but at least there's an advantage.
Yeah. With the other ones climbing up, like once Otto comes over to the rope, Fia will like, Otto, and like he'll take the helmet off. It's like, generally speaking, my experience is you can't trust the powerful with the fates of the weak. That's like Cardinal Autumn, you know, his whole thing is like he kills people because they're weaker than him. Whole thing he does. Whole thing this Army of Light is like they trample on folks because they're weaker, because they're small. You know? You can't trust the powerful with the fates of the weak. Right? That's why we all have to get together, you know, to figure out what we want to do with ourselves. Same thing, like what Razor said, it makes me think, you know? It's a bunch of little guys, and then there's gods up above, gods of light or clockwork or whatever, and they move stuff around like pieces on a game board to scramble up cities for whatever. Put us in time loops and make us die over and over again. It's all, you know. I personally, I think maybe the little guy should have some sort of a say in what happens more than the big guys up top. Maybe the big guys on top should be a little scared of the little guy. Maybe they should make their decisions remembering that sometimes the little guy can get together with a bunch of other little guys, and then you can overthrow hell. You know? Maybe you can overthrow the Citadel. Maybe with a bit of effort you can overthrow a god. That's what I think. Like, I don't know that I trust the goddess, but I do trust you. Because you're one of the little guys. At least for now.
Oh, thanks. Well, you make a good point. And I suppose in recent days I've found out that these sort of images and stories that are spun can actually be millennia-long lies, which is something I didn't know existed a few days ago.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, I didn't know anything about none of this neither. I was just a little guy living my life.
Otto, doesn't move for a moment and is, clearly processing something. And then, grabs the rope and says to Fia, I guess I just worry exactly how much am I made in the goddess's image? And if you don't trust her, how much do you trust me?
I trust you enough to make yourself, eh?
Okay. And I'll climb.
All right. Fia, you do anything else before you climb?
Nah, he follows up behind.
All right. So you get to the room that you originally started this fight in, or the fight with Cardinal Autumn. And the door is open, and there is a staircase up. And at the top of this staircase, there is a man dressed in the colors of this religious army that came in with the golds and the reds and the whites. But he looks more like a butler than a soldier. And he goes, The Empress will see you now. Turns and opens the door to a large room. At the other end, there is a fairly small gate that looks like where the mortal army came through. But there's also a throne room set up in here. It doesn't match the decor of the rest of the room. It's clearly been just sort of put here. And sitting on a throne, looking bored and tired, is a woman with, again, the same reds and blues. I mean, not blues, sorry, reds and whites and golds on her dress, a big flowy gown, and she has a crown on her head that looks like antlers, almost. She's a human woman with blonde hair and blue eyes, and she's just sitting there. No guards with her, nothing. She has a small dagger in her hands that she's playing with and holding almost as if she doesn't know what to do with it. And she stands when you walk in, and she goes, I suppose I should congratulate you on defeating my army.
Thank you.
But silence while I'm speaking, please. But this war is long from over. I've held back on calling in reinforcements because I thought what I had could handle this. But this war has been ordained. The God of Light himself has promised me victory and assured me that we would win. And so here I am.
Shut
as
up.
a show of faith. silence.
could you can
while
it for
I'm
the moment, lady?
talking.
We need to go close the damn gate.
You are so fucking annoying. We just kicked the asses of your best people, killed them all, and... Oh, God.
Have the power of God on my side,
So
and
what?
I cannot lose. And
So
she's
what?
walking
So
towards you
did
with her
all
knife
of
drawn.
the other people that you sent at us, and we're still here. And we're gonna keep on being here.
No, you're going
Fia's
to
walking
die.
towards the gate.
Each one of you.
and
Are you
like
just
looking
ignoring
for
her?
Yep.
he's just ignoring.
her.
He's just like like looking for a button, or like, is there a lever I can pull?
Yeah, there. I mean, there's a button. You can just pull out.
Yeah,
the
he'll
key.
just walk over and go like slam that button, and then like the gate.
She turns back around and she goes, "Put that back where you found it."
Razor's gonna put a
Open
bullet in
that
her
gate.
head.
All right. Roll to shoot or roll to hit.
Oh, good golly.
That's not a good roll. That's an 8.
You fire and she screams. You don't really hit her with an 8, but she goes, "Ah, what?
And then
You shot at me!"
Razor's gonna shoot at her feet this time and not try to hit her. But also like walk towards her. And just keep on walking towards her, and I think she's just gonna keep on like shooting like near her as she gets closer.
And she's, no, stop that! I'm warning you. She has her small knife.
And I think Razor will put her gun to this Empress's head, and then try to like disarm her knife.
All right. Yeah, give me an attack roll. It's a pretty low DC. I'm gonna be honest with you.
With my dice today, honestly,
She disarms you and puts you in like.
oh, it's a nat 20, baby.
No way.
Heyo!
Yeah, tell
No
me.
way.
You know what? Tell me how you disarm her. You have the floor on this one. It's a success.
She Razor does almost like a martial art move where she'll like grab the Empress's wrist and then like twist it so that the arm falls down, and then also like twist it so that her arm is like bent backwards and then forces the Empress down like on her knees.
And yeah, she's on her knees and she goes, "Unhand me! I am the Empress of Light! I am the ruler of the entire mortal plane! How dare you lay hands on me!
And then Razor
and
will
she's just
pull her gun away and then lean down so close to her face so that their noses are almost touching, and then just stare her in the eyes and say, "Make me."
I can't. But you will regret this because someone will make you on my behalf.
Fia, the portal shut down?
Yeah, it looks like it's all closed. Got the key here.
I think actually Razor is now that the Empress is on her thing, I think she's gonna, on her knees, she's gonna actually like force the Empress down so that she's like laying prone, like flat on her front.
The indignity. I assume you're just like pushing her down to keep
Yep,
her from
pushing her down.
fighting.
And then she's gonna like tie up the Empress's like, she's gonna hog tie the Empress.
Jesus. Okay.
Wow.
I mean, again, not hard. She thought the power of God would protect her against the people who just wiped out her fucking army.
And then she's also gonna like take something and try to and gag her too.
God damn.
Jeez.
This is what heroes do. We hog tie defenseless women and gag them.
Heroes.
And then now that the Empress is cannot talk and is tied up, like, all right, Dreg, for once in your life, do you know about this portal and how to activate it? Is there any way they can open it on the other side? And is there any way that we can stop them from ever opening it again?
Those are three very good questions that I It's probable I don't know the answer to, but maybe I could roll a history to see.
So, Dreg, I think this one you probably would know the answer to, because this is kind of the core of your job, was going to the mortal plane for diplomacy stuff, and usually just demanding free things from them.
If nothing else, Freddy would know.
Yeah, true. But I think you would know that it works the same way that the portal to hell does. It's the mortal plane and not hell, so there's only one key. There was no need for redundancy. It opens from the Citadel's side, and as long as the key is not in the portal generator, then it can't open.
Well, your first two questions are... Well, two of your questions are self-explanatory. The third one is, to stop this from happening again, we need to keep that key safe.
All right, that we can do. And Razor goes and takes the key out.
Yeah, no, Fia has the key. He has already pulled it out
you already
and
pulled
closed
it
the
out.
gate.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And that we can do.
And by the way, Your Holiness, word of advice from a professional, if you're going to talk shit, do it while your heavies are in the room.
I don't think she's got that much productive or useful to tell us. And Fia will, walk over and, he'll pick her up over the shoulder. I guess we're taking her with us.
When you do that, something falls out of her, a pocket on her dress. And there you'll see the fifth and final one of those gears that everyone has had.
Razor is going to pick that up and not crush it. And she's just going to put it in her pocket.
Okay.
For the moment, yeah.
For the moment, yeah. Okay. I don't know about you all, but I want a sandwich. And also, Fia, do you want to go figure out how to keep this bitch tied up in the wizard tower somewhere?
Yeah, because I figure if I'm going to get those kids back, this, shoulders this woman, is pretty good leverage.
I think if you guys don't want to do anything else in the tower or in the spire, you have cleared it.
Yeah, I think as we come out, Fia will, the butler, he'll you coming with us as well?
He goes,
You ain't going back to the mortal realm. You can stay here, you can come with.
He's going to kind of straighten up and look at his boss over your shoulder and be like, I quit, and I hated working for you. You suck. I don't know what to do now.
Come with us. We'll find some place to put you.
Insight check.
This invasion
Is he
fell
being
apart.
genuine?
Yeah, go ahead and insight check that for me.
I'll also insight check that.
That's a 10.
I got insight 21.
Razor, he's not planning to betray you. You can see that much. Dreg, you know what it looks like when somebody has seen the tides turn. This man watched 4 people stop an invasion over the course of an afternoon and then walk in, tie up the Empress, and then walk out. He's like, yeah, no, I hate her too. This is terrible. I quit. I don't know what to do now. He's playing the winning side is what this is.
Well, I can't vouch for his sentiment, but he knows the measure for things, at least. Speaking of, would it be prudent to perhaps facilitate getting the mortal army out of the realm itself? We have their leader hogtied, but who knows what some agitated vagrants within the army would do.
If I may, most of us are conscripts.
Right.
And I mean, this morning, Bishop Summers and Deacon Winters just died as soon as they came out of the portal, and I assume you killed Adam based on the sounds that happened down the hallway, or Autumn, based on the sounds that happened down the hallway.
Hey, I'm glad we're not the only ones messing up those names.
It's so confusing. It's whoever hired people with similar names like that really made a mistake. But the morale in this army is not great right now. Yeah, our leadership's kind of gone. I don't know, man. It wouldn't be too hard to get a surrender, I guess.
Half your guys were surrendering already as we came up. Well, if they weren't stupid enough to shoot at us.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do we have any kind of judicial system or precedent for how to deal with this?
I mean, there's a jail here.
Yeah, I don't think we're holding all these guys in jail.
I mean, there's only the soldiers that were in the tower, and we've been climbing the whole thing and clearing it up out as we go, so there can't be that many left.
I think the only people from the mortal realm who are left are this butler and the Empress, correct? As far as we know.
You didn't kill the buff guy.
Yeah, the buff guy's
yeah.
down there
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah.
We're gonna come marching down with the Empress. It's like, I think basically just walk in. Hey, war's over.
Nice jaw muscles.
Everyone give the buff guy a high five on the way down, too. I like the symmetry.
Walking past with the Empress, high five. Because he's seen us before, right? Like we marched up and then we're marching back down. It's like, yeah, that's probably right.
Also,
He's
as your
seen
DM,
everyone but
I'm not going to
Drag.
give you any trouble. You've won this tower.
Sweet.
Okay.
The army will surrender. Armies tend to surrender when you capture their leadership, wipe out all their leadership. Especially if you came in on faith. If it was like, yeah, God says we're going to win, and it takes you guys like 3 hours to kidnap the Empress and wipe out their leadership, that's pretty scary.
Some god. That's so funny because my goddess said we were going to win.
So,
Awkward.
okay. And so we are all leaving the Citadel and headed towards the Wizard Tower and or to stash the Empress.
I think we'll start at the Wizard Tower and put the Empress away there.
Actually, the Empress will respawn back at the portal if the loop resets, correct?
Correct.
Not if
Or-
she's in the tower?
Well, the portal's
So
closed.
remember too, what happened with the demons is that once the portal was open and it hit that time of day, they were able to come through the portal. If that portal hadn't been open, the demons just wouldn't have been able to come through, and they would just be kind of in limbo.
Yeah, so at worst she would respawn back in the mortal
Interesting.
realm.
So she'd be kicked back out into the mortal realm?
Yeah, so I guess if we wanted her dead, we'd have to break the gear and you know. And
She would not be
execute
kicked back
her.
out to the mortal realm. She just wouldn't come through this side of the portal until you've reopened the portal.
Oh,
She's just
so
kind
she's
of-
just in the nether.
Yeah, she just kind of doesn't exist or is in between existing. Sort
Okay.
of like a built-in prison, the way this works
Huh.
mechanically. Crazy.
Curious. Okay. Yeah, I think Razor is going to suggest that we go take a well-earned sandwich break and then reconvene at Haste for now. I also think that it'd be kind of funny if we took the Empress with us to Haste. But I think maybe more prudent or just like leave her hogtied here. I don't really know.
We need a place to put her for the moment, I think. I think, all other options being equal, I think we'll take her to the gate to hell.
That's true.
Which is at Haste.
Interesting.
Which is near Haste, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, come back, like, this, like, go get the 60 demons we've stationed outside the Wizard Tower, go back to Haste, meet up with Paul and be like, hey, package for you.
I feel like we should put her under guard at the Wizard Tower for the time being, because
You
I
guys
don't know.
have 60 demons. She's not going to get away and beat 60 demons.
Okay, let's go to the hell.
Just give her to them if you want to.
Yeah, let's give her
Yeah.
to the demons to guard, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to be completely honest with you. This lady's useless. She's a
Yeah.
rich woman who yells at people all day. There's not much that she can do now that she's been presented with force, and then her heavies are gone.
Yeah. I mean, coming back to the... Like, still, that is Fia's plan. Like, he wants to use her as a bargaining chip to get the fucking children back. Insofar as that's possible. That's pretty much all he has in mind.
Okay. So Razor's gonna be like, all right, let's head back to Haste and we can figure out what to do from there.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna, as a GM, take a second here to say, or a DM, take a second here to say that you guys have beaten the tower. There's a thing that has to happen, and I think 3 of the players know what that thing is. You can now choose to do what you want. You can make that thing happen. You can wait. You can have another decision. You can ask any of the NPCs that exist for advice. But right now, the future and the way that this plays out is entirely in your hands.
Razor wants to get out of here for the time being, but she also wants to pull aside Dreg and Fia and try to get them, say like, hey, we need to talk kind of thing. So maybe
We
on the way
did
back
it.
to the sandwich shop, she will do that. Hopefully while Otto is distracted or something.
I can cook up a distraction.
Okay.
Why
You come
would
out
I
of the
ever need
tower.
to be distracted, guys?
No reason. Yeah, what's going on there, Otto?
There's no obvious path forward for me, so now we're just gonna kick it, right?
Yeah, just chill.
Forever.
No, I think as you get out of the
Yeah.
tower, Mixie is just there, and she's like, "Did you do it? What? You're coming out of the tower? Why are you coming out of the tower?"
And then
Portal's
Razor's gonna
closed. We've
point
got
her
the Empress here.
point their thumb at the Empress. Got the bitch.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Amazing. And she kind of looks around at the room and she goes, "Otto."
Mixie, wait.
Yeah.
We're gonna go get a sandwich first.
Okay.
Do you want to come with us and then we can chit chat on the way there?
Yeah. Sure. I was just gonna see if Otto wanted to see some things in the city that were really cool that she probably hadn't experienced. And then maybe we could catch up for lunch. Nothing groundbreaking, just sightseeing.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Why don't you do
Yeah,
that?
take her
and
for a
then-
picnic.
Yeah.
Otto,
God,
do you like cheese?
what is that?
It's the best. Let's go experience cheese for the first time ever for you.
Can it be cubed?
Oh, sometimes it comes in cubes. Pre-cubed.
Pre-cubed food.
Convenient.
That's
there's-
genius.
More types of cheese. My best friend and I used to do this thing where we would try every single cheese we could conceive of and think of, and even some that didn't exist. That's a whole thing. It was great. Let's do that. It'll be weird for me, but let's do it anyway.
Let's
first,
do it.
let's start with cheddar.
Sounds intense.
Oh, it can be sharp. And I think Mixie is hyperfixating about cheese as she walks off with Otto. You will have to give her some kind of indication that you guys are ready to have Otto back, because this can go for a while.
Right.
Drag
Razor
can
knows-
cast message, right?
No. But
I can cast message. I need line of sight, I think.
but
Oh,
Razor
okay.
can contact Mixie if needed. So yeah, we'll go to the Wizard Tower. I think once they walk off, Razor's gonna grab Dragon Fia and pull them close and it's like, let's find the safe place to stash the Empress, and then the 3 of us need to talk.
Yeah, that sounds about right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then, do you need
Right.
Nathan to take off headphones? And if so, Nathan, is it okay if I send you some Discord messages?
Yes, of course. Why does it feel like there's a gray cloud over my head? Why does it
We're
feel
planning
like
a surprise
there's, like,
birthday party. Like, it's technically still your first birthday.
Yeah.
It's like when you look outside and you can tell a storm is coming. And you're like, man, nobody's driving around and everything's just a little empty. A little
we're
ominous
planning
around
you a
here.
surprise birthday party. You can't hear
That'd
what
be
we're
great.
saying, so
I can lose my headphones if that is what is needed. Yes.
it is what is needed. And I apologize in advance because this might be a rather lengthy conversation.
And then
Okay, yeah, make the birthday party a good one.
Second question, do you want me as the DM here?
Probably.
Okay, I thought so, just in case.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know that we have any surprises for you necessarily.
Yeah.
I didn't think so, but I'd offer it just in
Ah.
case.
I assume someone here is holding cards I don't have.
Yeah. I'm going to be mostly quiet while you guys have this conversation. We'll assume that you were able to give the Empress to the demons to take care of, so you can have your conversation. I'm going to be texting Nathan with some logistical details that you don't need to worry about. If you need a character, I can make that character happen for you. But for now, I think we should pick up with your conversation happening.
Okay. I think Razor will, once we've stashed everything, I think Razor's gonna like take Drag and Fia to the study, the wizard study, and then pull up a seat, and then motion for you two to do the same.
Drag will oblige.
And then once we're kind of all seated there, and then she'll say, okay, I've told you both bits and pieces of what Mixie told me, but I didn't tell either of you the whole thing. Fia, I told you a little bit more than Dreg. Sorry, Dreg, I didn't trust you fully. No offense.
Oh, I never got that impression.
But I think now we are in a position, now that the invasion is over, we are now in a position where I think you both should know. And I think we should figure out what to do together. This time loop, even though the invasion is over, this time loop will not end. And it won't end until Otto remembers who she is. And I told you both this, but Drag, what I did not tell you is that Otto is not just the reborn goddess of the Citadel Automata and of death. She is the reborn goddess of everything. I'm going to try to explain. I'm going to just bear
Yeah, it's
with...
a bit over my head as well, but it's a lot.
I'm going to try to explain, and Fia, I don't know if you fully understood this when I told you last time, so let me try to explain to the best of my ability what I know. Otto is not just the goddess of death. She's the goddess. She is more powerful than the god of light. She is the goddess of all creation. And when she remembers that, she will ascend and once again become the goddess of all creation. Here's the rub, though. She will no longer change. She will be exactly as she is at the moment of her ascension for all of the rest of time. And so, yeah, we could end the time loop right here, but then what does that mean? A goddess who has been mortal, essentially, for 6 days, then ascends and then continues, just does the best she can and does whatever she wants with us? That doesn't sound like a good option to me.
She is something of an enigma in terms of what she could possibly want. I'm not sure she could even explain the concept of want if you asked her.
Yeah, she's 7 days old, right? She's been alive for 7 days.
Yeah.
And then, I suppose what we're proposing is essentially we're gonna kill her when we tell her.
Hey, take it from me. Ceasing to personally grow and dying are not the same thing. To an outside observer, they may look similar, but they're not the same thing. If you're getting squeamish about the killing her aspect.
Well, I was just mostly thinking in terms of, because, she's not going to get to decide who she wants to be at that point, right? She doesn't know enough yet. And once that happens, that's just, we're forcing, we're making something happen to her that she didn't ask for. And we can't even tell her what it is, because if we tell her what it is, then it just goes off like a bomb. So how would we even ask her?
We are still in this time loop until she remembers. And so the time loop doesn't have to end. She could spend as much time as she wants living this day over and over again, understanding what it's like to be...
Living this day over and over again, meeting people who don't remember her. You can't form relationships like that, except to us, I suppose, and Mixie. A question for the DM, do we have any idea of what would happen if we went to... Because, hell is outside of the time loop, right? So
Yes.
if we go there, does the time loop still hold on to us?
Well,
Would we know that, is the other question. Would we have any idea of what would happen?
I don't think you know.
Can we... Yeah, could we have left the time loop and gone to hell?
Have you tried?
No, I just assumed we
have not
couldn't.
tried. I had an assumption that, the moment we leave the time loop, if we haven't stopped the invasion, then the invasion just gets to progress, right? But now it's over. Now we have stopped it, so...
Yeah.
There's one more thing that I think you both should know, that I didn't tell either of you, and part of why I just don't trust Otto to do what she needs to do, which is that the three of us here, we were not just here by chance, we were chosen to be here in the loop.
Wait, what do you mean chosen?
We were chosen.
Well, I guess by Gregor, but...
No. By the goddess Automata. She chose the three of us. And between her, Mixie, and Gregor, the three of them decided on three of us living within the Citadel to be in this time loop. She handpicked the three of us to be here.
Wait,
And-
why? I figured Gregor just picked me because he needed muscle for this thing.
The three of us she chose... Dreg, you're gonna love this. The reason she chose you is because you are objectively the worst person in the Citadel. She chose you because you are the worst of all of us. Fia, she chose you because you are the best of all of us. And she chose me.
He looks visibly very uncomfortable at that.
And she chose me because I'm just a person trying my best, and because she knew that I wouldn't give up. And
Does she know that I just play the hero in the arena? It's... A lot of this is a bit. She knows that, right?
Did she know she kept me on her fucking payroll?
honestly, I don't know. That's just what I was told, and that's what Mixie told me. And she said that Mixie said that the goddess chose us because the goddess needed to learn from the best of us, the worst of us, and somebody who wouldn't give up. And so the first time around, on the first day, the first time that I died, in my first void, Mixie came to me and told me all of this and gave me a choice and said, "We chose you to be here." And when I found that out, I was pissed. I wouldn't say that I hated Otto for it, but I certainly wasn't happy with her. But yeah, that's why the three of us are here, and that's why I'm talking to you both now, it's because I think it's only fair between the three of us that we figure out what happens now.
Is that fair?
Not
I'm sorry, I just can't get over... Like, surely she should have a choice.
She should have a choice, I agree, but we are the ones who have to figure out how to present her with that choice. So...
I have a logistical question. Is this sort of once she learns the truth, she snaps into God mode and there's no going back, or is there any way we can broach the topic to her?
I could maybe ask Mixie.
At any rate, I do have two concerns. Firstly, I'm not sure that we can create a perfectly just arbiter of the universe through cheese dates and deep conversation. Secondly, if we do keep the time loop going, I don't know how long we can keep up the charade. What would we even tell her as to why the time loop keeps going? Oh, there's a logistical issue and we're investigating it.
Why do any of us have to know why the time loop keeps going?
Well, if we want her to learn and to grow, suspicion and intuition are things that will grow with her. Should we lie, she'll have infinite time to find out.
Well, at some point in time, she'll figure it out one way or the other, and just... I don't know. I don't know what to do.
There is also the matter that we are all in this together, and... Well, while Fia and I don't have much in common, I would say we wear our whole deal on our sleeves. Are all of your cards on the table, Razor?
I don't know, but ask me and I swear I'll be honest.
Why were you chosen for perseverance? Surely not your dedication to the morning jog.
I honestly wish that I knew. What Mixie said was I was chosen because I was neither the best nor the worst, but someone just trying my best. That's legitimately all I know. And I guess she just knew me well enough that I wasn't going to give up if presented with a choice, which I guess she was right, because here we are now. I don't know. This whole thing pisses me off. It pisses me off that we're here in the first place. It pisses me off that we even have to have this conversation, because I'm pretty sure this is way above any of our pay grades.
Does it have to be Otto?
As far as I know.
Well, I'm just saying, and perhaps Mixie could shed some light on this, but why create an entire mortal when we could have plenty to choose from? We could pick a candidate.
I mean, maybe she could do that, but then...
I don't know. Like, I don't know what the hell to think about gods and goddesses and all that. It's above my pay grade, that's for sure. But also just... Honestly, the thing I most want is I just want to go to bed and wake up tomorrow, and then none of this ever happened. Not, like, no offense to the two of you, just... There's been a lot. The only thing I can think right now is I want to get those kids back.
Right. And if the time loop doesn't end...
What if we told Otto half of the truth?
Which is?
Otto, in our fiction, doesn't have to be the goddess of creation, but created by the goddess of creation as an unbiased arbiter. Someone who was put on this plane with the express purpose of choosing, quote-unquote, the next goddess.
Then
she goes around the realms, interviews mortals, sees the mortal experience, and forms opinions on what she would and would not want in that goddess, stealthily building her value system.
That's an interesting thought.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Certainly, like, even if we can't leave the time loop, there's a whole dimension full of hell demons who can tell her all about what it's like to live a mortal life.
The time loop
and we could see the mortals.
The time loop only ends when she remembers, and like Fia just said, I don't know what happens to all of those kids while the time loop is still going. So
We're able to leave, so surely we should be able to just
bring them back.
bring them back in.
And
Sure,
then-
sure, yes, we'll save the children.
Right. Because you care so much, Dreg.
He doesn't have to care so long as he helps.
True. I don't know. Maybe we sleep on this and...
Well, we'll have to have our story straight in the morning when we wake up in the time loop as to what we tell Otto. Is it a simple I don't know, or...
Let's call it an I don't know for now, because honestly, that feels honest. I don't know what the hell to do.
Maybe
Okay.
we
I
just
will say, like, look, the one thing I do know about Otto, like, the one thing that she does seem to care about pretty much no matter what. Number one, don't call her stupid. And number two, she wants to do the right thing. Doesn't know what it is, but she wants to.
Right.
Which, you know, as a starting point for a goddess goes, it's not the worst one I've ever heard of.
Well, maybe we should just sleep on it. Maybe I can ask Mixie some questions and see if she can help us figure anything out to see what to do next.
Yeah, plus maybe Gregor has some books about it. Like, surely if he's such a big part of it, maybe he left some notes behind.
That's a good idea too. So, what are the things we need to ask Mixie?
We need to ask if it has to be Otto. We need to ask the logistics of how this works, as to whether once she knows she's locked into Goddess.
How much will she remember when she knows? And
What will she remember? Like,
can
she'll
she
be stuck
make
as she
somebody
is,
else
so
the
I
goddess?
don't know.
But then,
I
honestly,
mean, given that she's a god, she could probably do whatever the hell she wants, right?
can a goddess stop being a goddess by choice?
Oh, this is one of them, like, could they make a rock so big that they can't punch it kind of situation.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wait, what?
Sure.
No, you know, like those things, like, when you're drunk out with your friends and someone says, like, hey, do you think the god could make a rock that was so big that they couldn't punch it? And then, you know, you punch it and you break the rock. It's one of them things. It's paradoxes.
Paradox, right?
You're the very best we had.
I mean, yeah, he is, and he sure as hell wasn't the worst.
Well, I would...
Honestly, I'm not so sure.
I
Drake
take
is
some
that
issue
bad.
as to... Okay, maybe he was the best of us, but I have some issue over the traits that were being weighted in the best and worst conversation, but...
Dreg, you know
Yeah,
that...
honestly, Dreg is only the worst because none of them motherfuckers had come through the portal yet.
True. And Dreg, you also know that just because you were the worst when this loop started doesn't mean that you have to still be the worst. That's your choice.
Right. Well, perhaps that could be a side project while we create God.
Yeah, point of fact, Dreg, actually, what do you want to do? So long as the time loop's going, you're still immortal. That's something.
What do I want to do? I don't know. I thought I knew. I thought lazing my days away in the same hedonistic haze that I had been doing was going to be fine, but this whole thing has had a bit of a sobering effect, and... Fuck, I don't know. I don't even know what the universe is going to look like once we get all this sorted. Maybe it'll be a land of gumdrops and lollipops, and we won't even be people.
I say we go find Otto, get our sandwiches, sleep on it, and I'll try to ask Mixie these questions, and then maybe we meet back here without Otto sometime tomorrow.
Yeah. Or
Maybe-
just, you know what? Actually, tell you what, tomorrow, first day in a while we've had when no one's going to be trying to kill us, how about we just take a day?
Actually, yeah, that sounds great to me.
Yeah.
Sounds long overdue.
Yeah, because I don't know about you, Drake, but I could sure as hell use a drink.
God, could I? Like, I've drank a little bit, but it's like you're so stressed that you don't even feel the, like, relaxing effects.
Honestly,
just
I've only been drunk
No
once.
drinking around the
and
auto.
I don't
Not
think
because
I
I'm worried
liked
about
it.
what it'll teach her, but I don't think we'll be able to keep our mouth shut.
Good point. All right. And then Razor's going to, like, slap her thighs and then get up and is like, I guess I'll see y'all in a day or two.
Yeah, we'll give it one more day.
I'll be back here
Yeah,
at 11
see you
a.m.
today.
in 2 days.
Oh, yeah,
And-
today.
Yeah, in 2 cycles. I
Very
guess.
well.
All right. And then
Shall I
Razor
bring Nathan back in?
gets up and leaves, and yeah, you could bring Nathan back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, does
Man, that
anybody
We were
birthday party's
saying a
gonna be
bunch of
so-
mean
we've
things.
got clowns, we've got alcohol, we've got strippers, we've got a DJ, we've got fucking
blackjack and
like, there's a
hookers.
live petting zoo.
I love gambling, as
and
previously
so many
established.
sandwiches?
Just catering from haste. Yeah.
Does anybody go find Otto to tell Otto that the plan seems to be to do nothing for a couple days while you figure shit out?
Razor's gonna go
Yeah,
find
we'll
Mixie.
go figure out where the hell
Yeah.
Mixie is
Yeah.
drunk on wine and cheese.
Razor knows Mixie's favorite cheese shop. I like to believe that Mixie and Otto have eaten a shocking amount of cheese for 2 beings for this short amount of time. Otto over there cubing all of it. Mixie excitedly being like, try this one, try that one. Is there anything that you want to particularly have had done, Otto, in that time?
No. I'm eating cheese. It seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah. And Mixie notably is avoiding getting drunk.
Okay, and I think Razor will. Do Fia and Dreg come with her? Because Razor's gonna head straight to the gourmet shop.
I think
Might
we'll
as
probably
well.
go as a group to start with. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So then Razor will lead everybody to the gourmet shop.
Mixie, I think, sees you all coming and goes, "Hey, everybody. We were just about to go down all of the different types of gorgonzola.
Gorgonzola.
It's incredible. I was going to start giving a description of what gorgonzola tastes like, but I haven't. I'm allergic to cheese.
So
and I
far-
don't know what it... Yeah, I
So
can't
far, we've
describe
done
this.
cheddar and Gouda and Moonster and Colby Jack, and I just
Just listing them off.
That sounds great. How do you like cheese, Otto?
it's not as good as Haste, but it's pretty good.
I guess I should eat a sandwich at Haste. Cheese was my favorite thing ever.
Do they have Italian food in this universe?
What's an Italian?
Yeah, that's the question, right?
So what's the
Time
plan
over.
now, guys? What do we do?
I think we rest.
Will the day reset?
I don't know, but I think we'll have to find
Don't see
out.
why it wouldn't. But now they can't come through no more, so...
Oh, we should actually figure out what we're doing with that gear before the sun sets.
Oh yeah, the Empress's one. I guess we just break it?
Yeah, Razor pulls it out and has it in her hand.
Yeah, it's mostly the thing of, if she has the gear, then she time loops, right?
Right.
I'm asking the GM here about
Yeah.
what we know about the gears.
If she has the gear, she remembers the time loop and she comes back if she dies. If the gear is gone, she does not remember the time loop in the morning and she, does not come back if she dies.
Okay.
Yeah, but the
thought.
gear's not going to let her escape from the
So-
Citadel. It's not going to put her back in the mortal realm, right?
No.
Question: if I hold on to the gear and don't break it, then will she be inside limbo every single day and just be stuck in limbo, remembering limbo?
Yeah.
And she remembers every single day,
Yeah.
but she can't get out.
Correct. Not until somebody turns on the portal.
Rachel's gonna put it back in her pocket.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a safe place to keep her. She's not going to be hurt.
I say we
Except
take
emotionally.
this and hide it, and then if she can't come through the portal, she'll be trapped. And as long as we don't break this, she'll remember every single day.
That could have some adverse effects. I feel the major boon of keeping her alive is perhaps getting information out of her, so maybe we could do that before she goes limbo crazy.
I mean, should we try to get some information out of her now and then?
Fuck, let's do it tomorrow. We've done so much today.
Well, tomorrow she'll be gone.
Tomorrow she'll be in limbo. We can open the portal, close it, she'll pop right out.
Well, I mean, we don't know what would happen if we send it to hell.
Mixie, are we able to leave the loop by leaving the portal? By going through the portal to hell?
Hmm.
Oh. And we could just come back in?
Yeah, your gears can't leave the loop, and it would be problematic if they broke while you were outside the loop, but you can go. You could have left at any point in time, actually.
Seriously?
I'm going to be looking at Drek for his expression when he hears that.
Dreg just fully has his head in his hands. I picture like he takes a seat as at a twee fancy little table and just like we could have left at any time.
And Razor's gonna put her hand on his shoulder and say, "But you didn't, and you are now a hero who stopped the invasion, and that's all that matters."
Oh, if I'm a habitual information collector. I'm a habitual escaper. Why didn't I think of that?
What kind of information do we want to get from the Empress anyways before we just let her disappear into limbo?
I mean,
I don't
honestly,
know,
I think
motive?
let's just hand her over to the folks down in hell. First of all, they probably have more interrogation experience than we do. Second of all, might be a sobering experience for her.
Mixie, what happens if we keep
would
her
also-
gear here and then she goes to hell?
If you keep her gear here, and she goes to hell, then everything's fine. And if you break the gear while she's not around, then her memory resets every single day when the time loop resets until the time loop ends.
Plus, I still want to trade her to get those kids back. This is not negotiable. I'm getting those children back.
Okay,
They're in
And
heaven,
I think
right?
your sister would say the same once you explained it to her.
you're right.
They're in the Citadel of Light, not in heaven.
Yeah.
Light.
So we need to get them out of there somehow.
Let's send her through the portal to hell today, have Paul Dar keep her under guard, and then try to figure out how to bargain with the Citadel of Light tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Works well enough for me.
I like it.
Yeah, I think as the Empress is like carted through the portal to hell, screaming through her gag or whatever, like ah! I think like Fia will like put a hand on Otto's shoulder and go, "So, no deadly combat today, Otto. What do you want to do with your time?"
Oh man. I guess I need to start working on becoming the most powerful sorceress in the world.
I think you'll be doing quite fine on that one, honestly. Hell of a set of lightning bolts you could I didn't know you could do that. Could you do that the whole time?
No, I learned that one recently.
Well, let's go to the library then.
The library. Gregor has a bunch of books.
Okay, so I think we're gonna kind of jump through some time here because it seems like you want to wait a second to make some choices. The first thing that's going to happen is it's not hard for Paul Dar to negotiate the release of a bunch of children in exchange for the Empress. The Citadel of Light does not. This war is not popular. They know they lost. They don't feel like they can keep the children. The God of Light doesn't care about a group of children. They are sent back to the Citadel the same way they left, through those teleportation platforms. They show up about 11 o'clock one day, and every single day they show back up at about 11 o'clock, not remembering the previous day, only having remembered being gone for the few, like, only having the memory of the 6 days that they were gone. The time loop does keep resetting, despite the fact that this army is beaten. They pretty much surrender every single day. Their empress disappears, and all of their senior leadership just collapses dead at the start of the day. Actually, no, they don't even make it into the tower because it's closed. Sorry. They're all just kind of stuck in limbo. You have as much time as you need or want. And if you don't make a decision right away, which it sounds like you had something that you wanted to do after 2 days, Otto. In the meantime, I think probably Dill has been enjoying existing and just seeing things. I think she'll probably be here at haste at 11. I think Freddie and Sarah are going to find their way as well. And Mixie. I think... Go ahead.
Razor did need to ask Mixie a couple of questions in those 2 days.
Oh, Razor did need to ask Mixie some questions in those 2 days. Yes. So go ahead. And I think everyone can leave their headphones on for this bit. Go ahead and ask.
Even Nathan?
I think...
Oh.
Actually, yeah, Nathan, go ahead and take your headphones off.
Son
I'm
of
so
a bitch.
Sorry.
All right.
All right, yeah, Razor and Mixie scene. Let's go.
Oh, God. Okay.
Her house is in your house. I think Mixie is very obviously treating this like her first ever sleepover party. Not explicitly saying that because she is an adult and feels a little silly. But she's not in her house. She's got like she's like dragged her bed out onto your floor and she's like, yeah, okay, what's up?
So, I told Fia and Dreg everything.
Oh, did you tell Dreg that he's the worst? I don't think he
did.
qualifies as the worst anymore.
I don't know, honestly. I still think he kind of sucks, but he's definitely doing a lot better than he was before. So,
He's like still bottom 5%, but he's not
hey,
the worst.
he's growing and that's what matters, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are some things, and so the reason I told them is because we know how to end the time loop, but we don't know if we should.
I kind of get that. Otto seems very new still.
She's been alive for 7 days. She doesn't know anything. And honestly, after everything we've gone through to get here to this point, having her become the goddess after 7 days of living life does not sound like a great existence for everything. But
Yeah, having been around you guys for a while and seeing what life is like for mortals, it was really silly to think that a few days fighting a war was going to be enough.
yeah, well, there's a couple of things. We don't really know what to do, but there's a couple of things that I wanted to ask so that maybe we can figure out what to do.
Okay.
First of all, what happens when she ascends? How much does she remember?
She remembers everything, but it's not gonna be like her memories. It's gonna be like last time she remembered, it was like remembering the plot of a book where you know something, or you know history, you know something happened, but it doesn't feel like you. She'll still be Otto, she'll still be herself, but she won't, but she'll know more than she does. She might need a second to get used to having that information to kind of think and go, do I know that? Oh yeah. But she'll remember everything.
And, okay, so that's good at least, I think. That makes it easier for sure.
I think so too.
Once she ascends, does she have to be the goddess? Can she choose not to be?
She can choose not to be.
She can?
Yeah.
So then what happens? There's just no more goddess? Does she pick somebody else?
Somebody else has to replace her. She's never not chosen someone. Last time, she remembered, and the God of Light told her that he was the creator of life, and she believed that and gave him that power. When she remembers now, she'll know better. But I don't know what happens if she doesn't choose. That's as far as I know, never happened before.
Fia,
Of course, I don't know anything.
Fia made a really interesting point, which is that she should have the chance to decide whether or not she wants to be the goddess. Honestly,
Oh,
I never would want to be. That sounds like too much.
yeah. As far as I know, she's just always existed and just always been the goddess. I don't think she did have a choice.
And if she decides that she doesn't want to be the goddess anymore, then who becomes the goddess?
Either she chooses somebody or something will fill the vacuum.
Great. Well,
Or if it doesn't fill the vacuum, I don't know, maybe it's the end of everything. That's kind of uncharted territory, but life can't exist without death. Death can't exist without life. If all of those things are gone, none of those things exist.
But when we were talking yesterday, we were thinking about just letting the time loop go on until she knows enough, and then I guess we just decide when to do that. But that also means that the only people that she will know is the people who remember her in this time loop. And that's me, Fia, Drag, and also you. And I guess Dill. But is that really enough? Is that really living?
I don't know. Automata and Gregor were the only people I knew before this started. I've never met anyone else, and then I met you, and then I met Fia, and then I met Sarah and Otto and a weird cop man and a man who owns a sandwich shop and Freddy and a lot of really bad people. So I barely know more than she does.
I don't know what to do, Mixie. None of us know what to do. This is just way too much for anyone like us to have to handle.
Yeah. It's funny, because we were in this situation not too long ago. The goddess didn't know what to do and said it was too much for her to handle. And now we ended up here. It's too much to do and too much to handle.
Is it possible for Otto to choose somebody to kind of just fill in for her while she goes on living a full life and then chooses and then comes back after?
Yeah, just make sure it's somebody that you can trust. Because if she does that and chooses somebody, that person's going to have all her power and doesn't have to give it back.
I mean, can you just do it and keep things running while she's gone?
I really don't want to.
Right.
Is there no one else?
Right. Honestly,
I could do it.
I don't know.
What if we do it together? You,
What?
Dreg, Fia, me. Just until Otto learns. it's kind of lonely, but
I mean, I can ask them. Honestly, I don't know. If you asked me to join the council of keeping shit going until the goddess figures her shit out, then I would say no. But us four may be the only people who know enough to keep things going for a while. Mixie, it sounds like a shit deal. And I don't know if, I don't know.
we could ask Freddie to do it. She's very clearly joking when she says that, trying to be funny.
We could ask Freddie. I don't know. I think we got the answers that... I think I got the answers that we needed. Maybe, do you want to come with me tomorrow to meet with Drag and Fia to talk with us about it?
Yeah, I'd like that. I think that's important.
Okay, yeah. Alright, and now for the rest of the day, I'm going to do absolutely nothing except for my workout. So, I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm not gonna work out. I'm just gonna sleep.
I wasn't inviting you.
Oh, yeah, that's cool, because... Yeah, I definitely didn't think that would be like, so
Sorry,
I'm
no offense. This
I'm
is
very
something
tired.
I gotta
I'm
do
just
on
gonna
my
go lay
own.
down. Yep.
So now Nathan can come back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nathan can come back. And so here's what's gonna happen: is we're gonna have this meeting tomorrow, and then we're gonna roll time forward a few days. If nothing is decided immediately, we'll roll time forward a few days at a time. I'll let you know when some significant events are, and if there's anything that you guys want to have happen, let me know. Until you decide that it is time. But yeah, I think for the sake of brevity, we can say that at some point Razor filled in Fia and Dreg on the conversation with Mixie. Any scenes you want to have before this goes off, Nathan? I feel a little bad. I didn't realize how much time would be you sitting there.
We don't gotta feel bad.
Okay.
What does Otto want to do? What's Otto doing with her time now that there's time?
Well, in these last couple days, anyways, or this day or two that we've had, I'm pretty sure Otto has spent probably most of it at Haste / the Wizard Tower. Just kind of studying up, hanging out with Dill, getting better at magic.
You're at the Wizard Tower going through papers and things?
Yeah.
Can you give me a luck roll really quick?
No. Nuh-uh.
Shit.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it rolled under my computer. That's a 4.
It's a 4. Okay.
That's a lucky.
Okay. So, didn't find anything out of the ordinary. You've been finding spells and stuff. I assume you're working towards that resurrection spell is what you had mentioned.
Yes. And I mean, already with our last couple days, I've learned some new stuff. Gradually, with every day, this wizard tower is looking more like a scene out of The Sorcerer's Apprentice, with mops going around and cleaning the place on their own, and all kinds of sort of magic being breathed back into this tower.
Okay.
As I work on it.
Cool. So that's what Otto has been doing, and then it's 11 o'clock on day 8 at Haste. Conversation time.
Cool.
Does Otto need to take off her headphones?
Do you guys want Otto to take off her head?
I don't fucking know at this point, honestly.
Hello, everyone. I love that we all still come here.
Yeah, I think if you want Otto to take your headphones off, you gotta tell Otto to leave.
I mean, you know
I
by
think-
now. If has it been 2 days or only 1 day since the end of the invasion?
You've had a full day, and now this is the second day since
I
then.
think at some point, for expediency, can we say that at some point that Razor has since remembered to tell Fia to grab the thing that she gave him and destroy it?
Did Razor remember
Yeah,
that
sure.
on her own? Or did Razor remember that because I made Otto do a luck roll?
Actually, you know what? She did not remember. Well, I think she kind of
I
forgot
think
about it for a second.
Given that I know what Otto's been up to, I will have visited at some point.
Yeah.
Just to
Okay.
maybe move it or like sort of like maybe somewhere else. Okay.
I think maybe she'll see Otto and be like, "Hey, Otto, what have you been doing?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, yeah, okay."
Scouring the wizard tower every day.
Yeah. Reading everything I can get my hands on, finding all the books, all the secrets, opening all the compartments.
Okay.
So
Disaster averted then.
Disaster.
Okay. So yeah, I guess we're at haste now with Otto, Mixie, Drag, and Fia.
Yeah. More like comedy averted, honestly.
Yeah, comedy averted. And I think Mixie is going to be like, oh, I'm happy to be back here. I need to actually try one of these sandwiches because apparently it's better than cheese. Staring
depends on
daggers
the
at
day.
Otto.
Depends on how lucky you are, yeah.
But that's what
Otto, what are you
makes it
planning
so
to do
good.
today?
Same thing as yesterday. Probably just gonna go to the wizard tower and study.
You don't want to do something other than read. There's stuff to do around town, you know.
I quite like reading, and I get to hang out with Dill.
Dill,
That's true.
still
How is
blinking
Dill
all over
doing?
the place, pops in and goes, hello, and then blinks out.
Hi, Dill.
There she goes.
Okay.
Oh, she seems to be energetic.
Yeah.
Otto, from Mixie.
Yes.
You're trying to find a way to resurrect, right?
Yeah.
Have you tried looking through the spell scrolls that Gregor had? Because I think he's got like everything.
I guess I haven't found that room yet. I didn't know he had spell scrolls.
Second to the top, kind of right by where your void room was.
Oh. Yeah, I've been spending all my time in the library. Well, I mean, if it's that easy, I guess I'll be right back. I'll head to the tower.
Okay, let's do a scene with Otto in the tower first.
Oh, okay.
Everyone
Otto.
else take their headphones off.
Only if Nathan wants that to happen.
No, it's fine. I feel like I'm the only one out of the loop. And so,
No, the loop is still going.
Yeah, we've been still having. Otto, it's not hard to find a resurrection scroll in this tower. Once you know the right room, they're alphabetized, and Gregor has more than one.
I will say I am looking for a scroll of wish, to be specific.
Oh. There is one.
Okay.
It was on the table of things that you could roll when the spell scroll room was open, if you guys had gotten to it in the roguelike section, and you explicitly had Mixie fix the rest of the tower. So yeah, there's one scroll of wish. You would have had to roll very well on a D100 list of random spells to get it. So this is a singular scroll of wish. I am so curious.
Well, I do only need one wish. But I suppose I'd have to be careful with my wording. I don't know if I would feel confident just ripping it right now. Without thinking over exactly what I'm going to say. to not get the exact thing that I want to happen.
Go get in touch with a lawyer.
Yeah, like literally, like if we got time.
Have Dreg help you draft the language. Yeah.
I know it's probably not.
I mean,
thematic,
if you want,
but I would take a lot of time probably thinking about this.
Yeah, if you want a pedant, especially in language and loopholes, I could probably assist you.
I would, yeah. As much as maybe thematically, it would make sense for me to wish it right now. I would take much greater care than that. I would probably make sure. The fact that I found it and I didn't know it was here, huge win. I'll have this figured out in a few days. But yeah, I would be very careful because I've read in other of Gregor's books that the wish spell is tricky and you have to get it right. And so
Speaking of Gregor, his body is still at the tower, right? Like just sitting there lifeless.
This is true. I didn't know if I'd need it.
Technically, I guess you could then... This is rules as written, but if he dies immediately at 11 a.m., if you go fast enough, like a revive like a lesser revive spell should theoretically resurrect him. Although whether that works with the mechanics as they are in the game, I don't know.
That's true. I could also do like a lesser sort of like speak with dead.
You could speak with dead.
I don't know if he has the scrolls for everything, because speak with dead is not a spell that I can learn. But if he has the scrolls for everything,
I also have a mask that lets me use speak with dead. I'm pretty sure.
I think also Razor knows speak with dead, because nope, she does not. Just kidding.
The spell fails. Okay. Yeah, it just says you can talk to a corpse.
Yeah. Do you want to speak with Gregor?
Sure.
Will you use a spell scroll for that, or will you bring Dragon?
I'm going to use a spell scroll for that.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll find speak with dead. I'll find wish and be like, oh, speak with dead. I'll just ask Gregor how to do it, how to word it. And so I'll take that and go up to his body.
All right. So is this the first time you've seen Gregor's body since he died?
Probably.
Okay. So yeah, you go up that hatch into the room that was previously your safe void. And instead of being warm and welcoming and inviting like it was, it's quiet and empty and somber. There's a body just crumpled on the floor, like it began its day and then fell to pieces. Or not fell to pieces, but fell to the ground. No one's been in here since. No one's touched it or disturbed it since you saw everything rewind after watching Gregor die.
I'll probably roll him over, put him on his back.
Okay.
At least get him in like a not so mangled position.
Yeah.
And then I'll give it a shot. And cast Speak with Dead.
All right. And this corpse's eyes open, and Gregor says, Otto, I thought this might have happened sooner, actually. How are you holding up?
It took me a while to find the scroll room.
I suppose it is a big tower. You doing okay?
Yeah, we did the thing. We stopped the invasion, and we're still looping, I guess, because there's more stuff to figure out aside from just stopping the invasion.
That is true.
But we did the important things. At least one of them.
But that's not really what I'm asking. It's been, I think, 2 days. How are you feeling? I don't think you've lost anyone before. And I died.
Yeah. But I'm gonna bring you back. That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. I found the Scroll of Wish, and I was hoping you could help me with the wording. I read that it's kind of tricky. I don't want to get like sent back in time to when you were alive. I want to make you alive now.
Oh, Otto. You shouldn't do that. I don't want to come back. I lived a long life, and I made my choices, and I don't even know if they were all right. But you stopped the invasion, and I helped where I could. I'm satisfied. I'm choosing to move on.
Oh.
It's not good to just bring people back. There's a natural cycle to these sorts of things. I died, and I kind of did a lot in my life, a lot with magic, and magic has a price sometimes. And so I'm going to be somewhere else. Not quite to hell, but I'm not going to suffer either. But it's my time. It's past my time. I extended my life a very long time, and I'm tired, Otto.
Well then, who's gonna watch over the city? You were so important.
I was just one person. One person shouldn't be in charge and shouldn't watch over the city. That's not how that works.
Okay. If that's what you want. I wouldn't want to make you do something you don't want to do.
That's actually really good to hear. I appreciate that. But I'm going to miss you. I know that I've known you for longer than you've known me, but you were really good to me. And meeting you is one of the best things that ever happened to me, Otto. I'm going to miss you.
Yeah. I think I'll miss you too.
Yeah.
But, you know, you're also making me do something I don't want to do.
Wow. It's kind of a paradox, isn't it? But no decision is ever going to be perfect, and no decision is ever going to make everyone happy. But even still, this is my life, and it's my choice. Well, I mean, as much of a choice as I have after what Cardinal Autumn did to me.
This whole life thing is complicated.
It's, I think, more complicated than you will ever know. And also simpler than you realize.
Okay. I guess I'll figure it out.
Yeah, just do me a favor. Don't figure it out alone. Go find your friends. Tell them what happened and tell them how you're feeling.
I don't really know what I'm feeling.
Most people don't. But tell them the sensation. Talk it through.
Okay.
I think this is going to be a hard one for you.
Yeah.
But it's also important.
Well, you don't even want me to speak with dead with you again?
You can. I think as long as we're in this time loop, I will be around. But once the gates open and I move on, I don't think it'll be possible anymore. I don't know that it's going to be good for you to keep time speaking with me, but I'm here if you need me, because I know this is going to be hard.
Okay, I'll try not to.
Okay. I'm proud of you. You're doing good.
Thanks, Gregor.
Thank you, Otto. Goodbye.
Bye. I dispel the spell.
Okay.
This is stupid.
So, are you gonna go back to your friends, or are you going to do something else in the tower?
Well, we're still in the loop. And so I'll get to Gregor's body later. I don't really want to deal with that right now, just to find out I'd have to do it again tomorrow. So
Yeah.
I guess I'll go back to haste. I'm
Back
not
to
very
haste.
hungry anymore.
Yeah, I don't imagine you would be after that. We're gonna let the conversation between the rest of the group happen now. Which means I think they wanted you to take your headphones
Son
out.
of a bitch.
I think you have to. Sorry.
Yeah, these birthday plans are taking a while.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we
absolutely,
like
you're
hard
right.
cut from that
Yeah. Okay.
emotional scene. Dreg's like midway through chewing a sandwich, like, okay, this isn't gonna be popular, but just hear me out. A pitch. We kill Dill.
What?
We want to teach her the cost of death. Dill's like the only thing that's really important to her that's still alive. It's an
Yeah.
innocent life. It'll
And
be a
then
major
what
thing.
happens
I mean, like,
when she realizes that we killed Dill?
oh, we don't have to let her figure that out. We've kept this secret.
Dude, once she's the goddess, she's gonna know, right?
Do you want to be celestially smited?
I mean, shit, I'll take that hit. I've been designated as the worst person in the Citadel. I was probably being smote anyway.
Okay, this is not. What? That's not a real. Guys, what the fuck do we do?
I mean, she's off talking to Gregor right now. Like, she's determined to bring him back to life, and once she does, maybe he has some ideas.
Yeah. Well, still, that's like. So, I mean, even so, we're the only ones who know how to end this time loop. And so, how do we decide when that time is? Should we just do it and just see what happens? Or, I don't know, that's kind of gambling a lot, and I don't really particularly like gambling.
Yeah, well, gambling's fun on the weekend.
Well, Otto
but,
loves
like,
it.
Yeah, Otto loves it. Yeah. I mean, I think, like, she's just curious, right? Mostly, she's just curious. She wants to see things and do things and go places. Like, once she's done with the bit about bringing Gregor back to life, like, probably she's gonna want to, I don't know, pick up a hobby.
So
Become
we'll-
the Citadel's greatest cheese connoisseur if Mixie gets her way.
Sure, I guess. So we'll just, I don't know, sit in the time loop for a while and let her play around, and then that's...
Yeah, I mean, she's a kid. She's never got to have a childhood, right? She's only 7 days old.
But you said yourself, if she doesn't really get to know anybody, if it's just the same thing over and over, day in and day out, she doesn't get to build relationships, she doesn't get to see other people grow and learn and change other than ourselves. And fuck, we're not getting any older in this time loop either.
Yeah, but how about a couple of days from now, we take a field trip to hell.
And what does that do?
Go see some more folks. Go expose her to people who've lived some lives.
Go on a little journey? And then what? In the meantime, Mixie, what is happening to all of the souls that die right now while the time loop is stopped? Because...
Oh, they're just waiting. I wouldn't let the time loop happen for like hundreds of years, because that would be a problem. But there's so many souls in existence, and I mean, when you reincarnate, that process takes a long time. So like it's gonna be a second before this causes a problem. I just like
that also means that no one is being born during that time either.
No, I mean there's still souls being born. There's a queue, and the queue never really hits 0. So as long as we get back by the time the queue hits 0.
Okay.
Which again, we've got a couple centuries.
So then we go to hell and check hell out, and then what? We go to we can't go to the mortal realm, right?
No, ain't opening that door.
They're probably in a weird state right now, with their leadership gone, and the god who everyone worshipped just lost a battle.
Yeah. I guess we can just wait. I mean, I don't like it. I don't love it. And we'll need an answer eventually. But...
Yeah, but eventually is not now. We can take this one day at a time.
Hey.
I hate not having a plan. I hate not knowing what to do next. I hate that... Okay, well, I don't see any other better options, so...
Yeah. Let it keep rolling. Like, seriously, I wanna see what Otto wants to do. Like, keep the time loop rolling a few days, see how she feels. She starts asking questions. Maybe she's anxious for things to be over. Okay, we can talk about when and what she needs to know things, but... For the moment, I'm just, like... Let's just take a week to, like... Just nap or something.
Alright, fine.
That Autumn guy, he punches pretty hard, you know.
Yeah.
You know, we could each get a day. You know, we take a week, each of us takes a little...
A day with Otto?
Yeah, field trip with Otto. We were all chosen for this job anyway. We should each get a crack at it.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I like that idea. Might take it to the arena, teach her some fighting moves.
Yeah.
I think at this point, Otto probably shows back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that is Otto showing back up at Haste.
So, Razor will be paying for the catering. I'm in charge of getting the musicians. Dreg, you got the alcohol.
Right.
I will find the catering, but Dreg's paying for everything.
Yeah, Dreg's rich.
Sure.
Hello.
Oh. Hey, Otto. How's your search? Did you find the scroll you were looking for?
Is Gregor back? From Mixie.
No. Gregor doesn't want to come back, and so...
Did you talk to Gregor?
Well, so I found the scroll for Wish, but I knew that Wish was a really tricky spell, and I would need some help with wording it. And then I found a different scroll for Speak with Dead, and I was like, well, I know who I'll ask. I'll just ask the greatest wizard ever. And so I spoke with Gregor, and he told me it was a bad idea.
That sounds like Gregor.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Otto.
Are
That's
you
gotta
okay?
be disappointing.
Well, he told me to come here and talk about how I'm feeling. And I told him I don't really know how I'm feeling. And he said, yeah, that's normal. And so now I'm here. And Yeah. I don't really know what to do now, though.
Come sit down.
Well, yeah, come sit down and have a sandwich.
Okay, sure. Do I get to roll for it?
Oh God, I can pull the table back up.
That's half
Sure.
the fun.
One last time, roll for sandwich for me.
A half-hearted roll. 17.
17. All right, I've got several charts. I'm gonna give you 17 off of this one. So this sandwich is mismatched. 2 different types of bread. On the bottom, you have an everything bagel, and on top, you have a slice of pumpernickel. Between the two, you have turkey, ham, turkey, ham, turkey, ham, turkey, ham, turkey, ham, alternating. And nothing else. No sauces.
That's a dry ass sandwich. Holy shit.
It's perfect. Squish it into a cube. Eat it.
You can switch places with one creature in line of sight with you one time today as a reaction.
I switch places with Dreg.
And eat his sandwich.
I go. I guess that makes me feel a little better, but I'm still sad.
Oh, Otto. I'm so sorry.
That's good. Sad is a good starting point.
I would love something to do. Have we figured out what we're doing with everything?
Well, the city's all still scrambled up. Maybe we could put some time into fixing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 50 gears, Mixie, and a super. I don't know how much we can do with that.
Oh, we can do a lot with that. And also, you know, we can just meet people while we're doing it if you want to. Talk to people, see whose stuff we're fixing, get to know them.
Yeah. Explore the city.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I don't
I
think I've
know.
even seen all of this.
I know it's your job mainly, Mixie, but can I help?
I would love to teach you, Otto.
Cool.
And I would love to come hang out too, if that's okay.
Hanging out sounds cool.
This was the finale of the main story, but there will be an epilogue. Yeah, this was a long one, which means it's probably going to be hell for Josie to edit. So that epilogue will maybe be out when the regular episodes are out, or maybe it'll be out a little later. We'll see how we're feeling.
First ever D&Dorks epilogue. We've done a prologue,
True.
but never an epilogue.
So thank you all for watching. One day at a time. I know this probably wasn't the ending everyone expected.
It certainly wasn't the ending you were expecting. You were not expecting it to end at all today.
No, I was not.
It's not the real ending. I think we'll
That's
tie up
true.
all of our loose ends in the epilogue.
You have to collect all the MacGuffins, all the special gears, and then you get the true ending.
Wouldn't start a
100%er.
DLC to get the true ending, so have fun listening on Patreon.
We have to replay this
no.
whole
Oh.
campaign on
Standing for
hard
free.
mode. Yeah.
Yeah, now we prestige.
And find all the journal entries that are hidden all throughout the city and the... Yeah.
Yeah. But just be clear, that was a joke. The epilogue will not be a Patreon exclusive. It'll be on the main feeds.
Yeah.
Max rank in all the minigames otherwise.
Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you for one more small episode. Bye.
Bye.